Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm Hydro and we're playing Elden Ring tonight. I hope you've all had a fantastic day. Mine has been pretty excellent. Good to see you. Monday night, Queen Shoujo, R, Dominic, and Daxieth. I hope you're all having a fantastic time. How are your days? How are you doing? What are you up to? What are you looking forward to? Look at all those dancing. We got Queen's 22 Blanky. We've got Umiran Cheer. Got both Queen's 22 vibings in both of her outfits. Shoujo's got some more outfits coming for her avatar. A fantastic VTuber, a fantastic streamer, a fantastic person. Go check out Queen Shoujo. I'm excited to see them. I've gotten to see a couple of the sketches. It will be a lot of fun. We got Skullboy's Dancing Gnome, Gumshoe Garfield. Dude, that Garfield is so smooth. That animation. Look at that smooth dancing Garfield. If you let that pass you by, go back up and look at that. All the bad weed dancers, including Dancer, Lemming, and Ewok. Tino won't give up the idea that that Ewok is dancing, right? That Ewok is dancing in the way that parents tell young children, oh, the dogs are dancing. But he's insistent upon it. Nenupo Happy Tail. Is Happy Tail what you name your emote when Twitch won't let you name it Dumpy? No, that's a different emote. I'm just teasing. And Wiggly, X48, VOIT, or is that Volty? Volt. Volty. The capital T threw me, but I think it should be Volt. Anyway, how's it going? Hello. Hi, everyone. You're all fantastic. We're dancing. It's a good song to dance to. That was from Chroma Squad, the indie tactics game based on Super Sentai Power Rangers style TV shows. You're making a TV show, and it's such a neat idea for a game, and I think Tino really enjoyed playing it, right? I watched a good deal of that. That's where Jimothy, the lighting guy, came from. Made jokes about that. The game was good. But that song jumped out to me, and it's been on my playlist since. What's up, Chaos Creation? Good to see you. How are you today? Hope it's been a good one. Enjoying that Tanuki emote? That Ewok is pelvic thrusting 100%, which occurs in some dances, but that's all it's doing. So I think that leaves the realm of dance, but it's an opinion thing. Jimothy the Light Boy, yeah! Hey, Diamond, good to see you. How are you, friend? I hope it's been a good one. Oh, look at that ring. Look at that ring. One ring to emote them all. One ring to raid them. One ring. I'm not going to be able to come up with Twitch terms fast enough for this that rhyme, certainly, so I'll stop there. Ultimate dance move, obviously. Grapes or cereal tonight? Cereal tonight. Also, I ate a mint mojito cookie at a work celebration just before leaving. It was good. It was very minty, and it wasn't. It was like a real flavor. It's hard to describe. It was quite minty. I enjoyed it. I would rather just have chocolate chip, but I'm glad I tried it because it was very interesting. A mint mojito cookie. I had chicken, broccoli, and soy noodles. Sounds very filling. Your new gig shipped to a laptop overnight via FedEx. That's respect. And it's in Indianapolis. Wait, it's in Austin. It's in Memphis. It's in Galveston. When did they ship this to you? Today or yesterday? I'm gonna guess yesterday, and therefore it shouldn't be those places. It should be with you. That's not great. Oh shit, he's high as fuck. What's up, Strokes and Chokes? Good to see you, friend. How are you? Favorite headgear you found so far? Let me get the game loading and we can do that while we talk. Thank you so much for the H-Bucks. Ooh, what will be my favorite headgear? I'm gonna have to see them. I definitely can't just like pick off the top of my head. I'm excited to find out too. If it wasn't for a 7-hour drive I had to do today, I would be a billion times better. I am so sorry. I used to do 9-hour drives periodically, back and forth to college. I rarely had to do them alone, which helped. But sometimes I had to do the driving alone, though I might have company to, you know, DJ for me and chat and stuff like that. That helped a lot, but 9 hours with help was no fun. I can only imagine. Did you do the 7 on your own? Dude, 7 wouldn't be fun even with help. Point is, I empathize. I hope all the driving is done for a little while. Then you can relax. We're connected online. What a day. What a day. Yesterday. Yes, it should in fact be here. Ugh. I want a chicken parm and I have no real idea where to get one. Yeah, it's not an uncommon dish, but off the top of my head, I'm not sure if I want a chicken parm where I would go looking. I guess I would open a delivery app and look, but that's a very New York thing. I mean, it might work in other places. It's just in New York, you can just search anything in a delivery app, and there's a good chance you can get it where you are. That probably doesn't fly everywhere. I don't have a good suggestion. We're gonna try and find Melina today. I kind of wish she'd show back up. Is she in the menu here? Is she? No. Oh, we're in the graveyard. That's right. The first thing we're doing is, I remember. Hang on, let me make it daytime. Yeah, I've got the beard helm on. I selected this yesterday as my most hated. I think it's passed out of most hated now, but you know, I was pretty angry at Gideon, so I meant it when I chose it. Between that and the fucking ears, I meant it. I did not buy chicken parts this year. Oh, you have access to chicken nuggets and marinara sauce? I missed Shoja's thing. Well, your wife was with you, but she slept 80% of it, so yes, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm glad she gave you 20% help, but on the whole, that fucking sucks. I'm so sorry. I hope it's over. I could make fish stick parm. That sounds gross. This week, the year of no chicken. Well, yeah, you can get it because the delivery services violate the law and list businesses for takeout. They aren't associated with it. It's a national issue. In New York, actually, a lot of them sign on. In fact, I mean, I don't know every individual restaurant, and I do know that shit happens. And honestly, they, Uber, all those gig apps need a lot more regulation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to gloss over that. I will mention it every time now. But actually, what's wild is a lot of places in New York, like my pizza place near me, I can call them up and order a pizza and walk down and get it. I can order from the app. If I call them up and ask them to deliver, they just tell me, just use the app. If I go to their website, it just links me to the app. Not their app, I mean. But, you know, it links me to... There's actually a dozen in New York. You can use Grubhub, Seamless, which are actually the same thing behind the scenes. You can use Grubhub, Seamless. Slice is one that advertises it's just for pizza. There's a lot of places that push you that way here in New York, rather than figure out their own in-house thing, too. Or just not offer. No need, I just get very passionate about the law. Most autistic people do things like trains. I do law. What's up, Pronto? Good to see you. That's Rat Police, right? I was gonna say, Rat Police. I love the Rat Police, but then I remembered. No, that's Rat Jam, not Rat Police. Shit. All right, let's put on a helmet. My most beloved helm so far. Oh, the gold mask is a very early entrant. I love the gold mask. Let me keep looking though. Queen's Crescent is up there, but gold mask beats it. I like the Murray mask quite a lot too. I like the jar, I like the Envoy helm. Envoy helm probably rises to a level with the two I mentioned. Murray and gold mask. I kind of like the Zaymore. I like that one quite a bit, but not in the favorite contention. Dialysis is neat, but no. I do like Radahn's too. Okay, so it's probably like Radahn's, gold mask, Murray. I'm gonna say it's pretty close between Murray and gold mask, and we've only worn the Murray mask once and the gold mask at least twice. So I'm gonna do the Murray mask. Mask in the image of a white-haired young noble, customarily worn by the head of House Murray. Increases arcane. The Murray family has a dual history spanning generations, serving as both executioners and castellans of the Shaded Castle. This mask bears the likeness of the first of their line. Would you believe I actually remember the NPC I got this from? I remember fighting them. I could point out where they are on the map. That's a rare thing. It's too bad they're not a terribly important NPC, at least so far as I know, because all the important ones I've forgotten. Nice shirt. Thank you so much, Adam Davis. Good to see you. How are you, friend? What's up, Bad Pixie? Good to see you. How's it going? Hope the two of you have had fantastic days. Yeah, we got the cowboy today with the shark vomiting rainbow. Just to remind everyone, since you don't get to see the full thing every time. First place listed for me on Grubhub is called Thrilled Cheese. Hey, Chaos, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Hope it's been an okay day, friend. Time to order from there. It has to be good. I love that. I'm thrilled by cheese. Fascinated, even. The sandwiches are $12. So handsome. Fitz. Fitz, please. It's good to see you. How are you? Wonderful, wonderful human being. Fantastic Valorant player. Sometimes streamer of supermassive games. And highly entertaining when he does. So, I'm gonna read the clue again. We are following up on a clue. We will probably take a hint early. Remember though, not until I say the safe word, which is, and my saying it this time doesn't count, pomegranates. I will probably take a hint early just because we did a lot of searching yesterday, but let me just run the area once and refresh myself on all the ways I have failed to find this. There is a hidden cave in the town of Celia. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. Okay. Let's focus first on interpreting this the way I usually don't, which is look beyond the graveyard. Don't look at the graveyard. Don't be in the graveyard. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. That seems highly unlikely, but let's look beyond the graveyard at cliff edges and other precipices here and see if there's an obvious like doorway cut in any of them. I even made it morning so we have a little more light. Are they coming after me or can I stand here and... God damn it. I don't see shit. Though, just real quick, I'm kind of interested if I can climb up into that tucked cheek area of this giant... Don't run me over. Shit! Of this skull. And if they hid anything there. No, alright. From where I was, you know, it just looked like a neat little tucked in spot. If the word cuddle was available for messages, I'd leave a little cuddle message here against its cheek, but I'm pretty sure it's not, or I'd see it in way more messages. Alright, that didn't help. That didn't help. Hey. Ooh, the high standard. Munster cheese, pepperoni, ham, crispy mozzarella sticks, and marinara on a hoagie bun. Oh, the mozzarella sticks are in the sandwich. Ah, damn it. See you when I finish reading this webpage with nearly 600 restaurant names. One of the best is Titanic. I misread that at first as Titantric, which is how why I had to look twice. Titanic's pretty good. There's a place near here called Ifa. Wait, PHO, the food, the Vietnamese food, right? That is called pho, right? The joke obviously works better as I-pho, which is how a lot of people will pronounce it, so it still works, but I confused myself for just a second. Is it pho or is it pho? The food on its own, not in the joke. It's been alright, pretty warm, but tomorrow is even warmer, so I decided to go grocery shopping today. Good thinking. Sounds incredible, instant mouthwater. It's like a magic eye picture. Don't look at it, look beyond it. Just search for the hidden cave until your eyes fucking cross. I want to make one suggestion regarding explaining pomegranates. End it with, is that concept clear to you after this explanation, or some other question along those lines? But that might get one or two people to be like, sorry, could you be more specific? But I think for the most part, whether people are right or wrong that they understand, aren't they going to be like, I get it. Not a bad suggestion, but I'm not sure how much it will. Let me think about it. It is pho, but a lot of people say pho. Yes, it does work, okay. I just fucked up the joke myself, trying to be accurate. And then I questioned if I was accurate. Those sort of cliffs are the only really obvious precipice. Actually, hang on, there's a couple graves up here. And that's a real pointy, dramatic precipice there. Standing here. Looking there. Any cave sort of systems? Not really. Let's cheat and get closer to it. Any cave sorts of systems? There are more undead coming out. Does this count as graveyard? People were buried here, apparently. There are more undead coming out. There's more graveyard! Oh, with a big guy. With a big guy. Big ol' sorcerer. I'm trying to look at the precipice behind him without getting shot. Doesn't look like anything. Maybe there's an invisible opening, you know, an illusory wall there. That would be a cruel thing to hide up off the ground, right? In a natural looking area. That would be real cruel. That would be real cruel. Shit. Yes, we're looking for the Celia hideaway. Okay, let's go for it. Just starting out real vague, whatever real vague means to you. Could a couple people try and give me real vague hints? Pomegranates, real vague hints. Am I on the right track at all? Have I misunderstood something? What should I focus on here? Like, I'm at the point where I'm worried that I've misunderstood the word graveyard or precipice or maybe beyond. It's very close. I am on the right track. It's very close. Okay. And we got the answer yesterday. I'm pretty sure I remember this right. It must be true if I'm very close right now. That this is the Celia graveyard. It's not too far away to not be the Celia graveyard. Crap. Fuck. There's no reasonable way to, like, climb into one eye of the skull or something, is there? Because I can get up on top of it. The eye looks filled with more coral. I wonder what these are the bodies of. Because I fought a giant. They're not this big. No. I don't think it's anywhere inside the skull. Nothing there looks open. Back to where I was. Back up, back up, back up. Just a silly proof of concept, I guess. It serves no purpose, just minor entertainment. Most likely a lot of regulars giving you annoying answers. I'm pretty used to that, though. I can handle that. Why did I want to answer that with Ryze's character line to the Palamute? You're doing great, buddy. Chaos, do you play with German voices, English voices, or Japanese voices? Because I was playing Ryze with friends recently, and I made a joke about how often they yell things out, and both of them were like, oh, I play with Japanese voices. So I don't notice as much because it doesn't immediately make sense to me. And honestly, I think they're missing out. Because it may be fucking constant, but I think it's hilarious that every time a monster does anything but a basic attack, my character goes, "It's up to something!" with the same dramatic energy. It's just winding up for like a tail swipe instead of a claw attack, but that counts as a special. And so my guy goes, "It's up to something!" even though he has 3 times already this minute. And I kind of love him. What's up, Kat Kissler? Good to see you. How are you? Hope it's been a good day. Happy to have you here, friend. English, actually, though the Japanese monster intros are amazing. Also, never forget Monhun Speak. Look out! Alright, sorry, I gotta focus my eyes a little more here. We gotta find this, we gotta find this, we gotta find this. Is there anything here I can drop to? There was like a nub of land there, but it wasn't super clear. We're gonna look beyond at that precipice over there. Might be easier just to kill these guys. I know how to phrase this question. It's sort of a near or far question, but I know a fun way to phrase it. Pomegranates, would my spyglass help me find it? Or make it harder to notice? Would having binoculars be a good thing or a bad thing? Those call-outs are amazing in endgame. Would it help if we did that during boss fights for you? Oh, 100%. You got a job, so yay, but not your best day. Thanks for asking. I'm sorry it's not your best day, but congrats on the job. That's fantastic. I hope you find the work contenting, honestly, and satisfying. But at the very least, I hope it pays you well. It would not help, not useful. Okay. So I can probably stop looking across chasms at other, like, precipices. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Samantha, I don't drink. What goes in a mojito? For anyone who missed it earlier, I had a mint mojito cookie today. and it was quite minty. I actually asked a coworker, what's in a mojito? And they told me, there's nothing here. You're just enjoying the view. Mint. That's it? It really is? And lovely, lovely rum. Okay. And ice and rum. But mint is like, apart from alcohol, rum in this case, which I'm sure carries its own flavor, mint is sort of what defines a mojito compared with other rum drinks. And ice and rum and club soda. I wasn't actually sure if it was rum. Rum, lime, mint, soda, and lime juice. Oh, I wonder if there's any lime in it. It certainly was tinged green for a cookie, but of course the mint could do that. I wonder if there was any lime in it. I didn't notice a sharp taste of lime or anything. Anyway, the cookie was pretty good. But when I asked my coworker what's in a mojito, the only thing all of them said was mint. And I was like, why is it called a mint mojito cookie then? Isn't that like a mint cookie? Why would you name it that way? What's wrong with cookie naming around here? Son of a bitch, dude. Son of a bitch. Why can't I do this? There was no hint on the key, right? Beyond Celia. Celia, town of sorcery, can be found in Caelid. This key was said to have been found in the possession of a Celian sorcerer. Now. We'll probably ask for another hint in just a second. I say we. I will probably ask you for another hint in just a second. But purely because that mentions a sorcerer, I'm going to... This area is always a bit strange, too. But let's leave that for the moment. I'm going to go kill that sorcerer up here in this bit of graveyard and just search the area around him more closely. Just because the key mentioned a sorcerer. Around the town of sorcerers, it mentioned a sorcerer. Never heard of a mint-less mojito, certainly. Alright, any other undead around me right now? No, good, 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 good. Congrats, Kat. Hope the job will be good and that your day improves. Thank you guys. You're very welcome. GG. Yeah, GG on a new job. Lovely, lovely rum. They're thinking of mint juleps. Never heard of mintless. It's not a mojito without mint, which is why calling it a mint mojito is weird. That's what I thought. But maybe they wanted to be clear about which aspect of the mojito it... Got it. The whole town is a town of sorcery. Why did there being one sorcerer in this graveyard end up being what led me to come over here? The fucking... How could I possibly expect any of you to give me hints? It really is my problem when I get mad at you about your hints. This is the hint that leads me here? And nothing you guys ever try and tell me when you want to help me does? I'm the problem. I don't know in what way I understand things any better than you do. Alright, we're going in here looking for Lusat, another legendary sorcerer, what's her name? Selin? Sorceress Selin asked us to find. That's her name? Yes. And then we'll, after this quest, she'll probably ask us for a third. I think she said there are 3. But also, we'll probably go free her from her imprisonment. Hey, Joey, good to see you, friend. How are you today? Hope you've had a good one. You found it! A mojito without mint. A... How do I pronounce that? Caprinha? Is that a real drink, or is this a joke I'm not getting? The level of vagueness to your request makes it hard. I understand. Yeah. I should let up a bit on that, because I'm asking more because... We've done a lot of wandering. I don't want to make you guys wait forever any longer. I'll try and strike a better balance. Yeah, but you're our problem. A mojito without mint, a disappointment. Amen. Hey, Apop. How are you, friend? Hope it's been a good day. It's wonderful to have you here. Think of it this way. That means you kind of figured it out on your own. Kinda. What's up, Luke? How are you? Hope it's been a fantastic time. Wonderful to have you here. In all honesty, I'd rather 100% this game again than for the Korok Seeds and Breath of the Wild ever again. Biggest letdown ever for me. I got told what you get for getting all of them, and I think it's kind of funny. I might have felt different had I quested for them myself. But yeah, I think I did 350, 400 Korok seeds. Like, probably 350. Like, naturally. I didn't go hunting out more or ever believe I'd get them all. Okay. We just gave him a chance to be a friend first. That's why I didn't attack immediately. We're turning over a new leaf. Oh boy, Capron, huh? Oh, it is a real thing, a real drink. Pretty dang good, but then again, I had one before I ever had a mojito. Every time I see or hear Korok, I hear Shouja going, Yahaha! I find the fruitless hunt very fun. Hey, Busted Knuckle, did you find the cave? I did. I needed one hint to rule. I took 2 hints, I think, actually. Today. I took a couple others yesterday. I remember I needed to be hinted that I was actually in the right place to keep me from doubting myself and leaving the area. And then today I definitely took a hint that I was physically near it, not looking for a vantage point to see it on the other side of a... So I took a couple hints. But finding the entrance I did manage on my own eventually. We're here. We did it. Everything is good now. Where do I progress in this cave? Have you played Skyrim? Yes! Highlights on YouTube. Yes, I have. Sometimes I think of replaying Skyrim, though, because I quite enjoyed it. Mods and personally imposed challenges add a lot to it. And I've only played 2 builds. So there's a chance of more live Skyrim at some point, but it's not currently in my plans. Yeah, Skyrim's a good game. I liked it. Is that Kai or K at the start? I think Kai. Kai Pirinya? Does that check out? Kai Pirinya? How's your day going, Hydro? Very good, thank you. I was saying I've had a mint mojito cookie today for the first time. I rather enjoyed it. Weird, but enjoyable. Work wasn't too bad. Oh, my sunglasses arrived, Samantha. Remember we talked about sunglasses and face shapes and stuff for a while? Well, I ordered a pair. Anyone want to see my sunglasses? That I chose? Attempted to size when every sizing guide I could find just said, measure the glasses you already have? Would people like to see them? They fit my face, so I may have actually gotten the frame size correct. But the design, I didn't think the lenses were quite this big. I don't think they're... You know what? Why don't you just see them and then we'll talk about them. Thoughts? I literally can't read with these on. Thoughts, anyone? Actual illusory walls, show them off, of course you do. You didn't think to ask Diamond? I did not think to ask Diamond, actually. Yeah, I really should have. What kind of cookie? That sounds very interesting. A mint mojito cookie. I would rather just have, like, a chocolate chip cookie. But then I have basic taste anyway, so maybe that's just me. But my point is, I would prefer to have a chocolate chip cookie, but it was good, and I'm super glad I tried it. Very minty, a little bit of icing on it. Hi, Eisenberg, where's Hydro? Can you sing I Wear My Sunglasses at Night? Maybe, in terms of actually having the vocal range. But no, because I don't recognize that song. I may never have heard it. Yeah, I really can't read through these. I can barely see posts. I tab back in and you're wearing sunglasses indoors, unfollowed and unsubbed. Have you got the Nagakiba Morpheus? Definitely is very Indiana Jones villain, I want to say. They are a bit, yeah. So the shape is not what I would have gone with originally, but I read a lot and they said if your face is fairly angular, and I think my face is more angular than not. Oh, you know what? It's polarized. I can fucking see the screen easily this way. This is weird. I can see almost nothing of my screen. I can see everything. That's wild. I didn't know my monitor gave off polarized light. Jesus. I thought the lenses would be a bit smaller, and I photoshopped them onto a picture of me. Really, not a lot smaller, just a bit, but that bit made a difference. In my pictures, it looked a little different to this. Anyway, I'm not super unhappy. I think they're okay. They're just not what I expected. I'm gonna take from the Uz. None of you think it's even okay, though. So thanks for the support. Thanks for the support there. They're actually pretty good on you for what it's worth. Thank you, Shoujo. I'm gonna put them back on. I'm gonna take them off because I can't read chat. Can't read Samantha. Welcome to the desert of the real. The jaw and beard add to that impression. So have you, or so have you? Yeah, it does look good. Music video posted. Hey, I said it was Ace. I like him. Oh, sorry, I missed that, dog. Thank you. Thank you. Not bad. They up your sass levels by 500%. I'll take it. I don't think I'm a super sassy person to anyone but good friends. You know, Shoujo, Tino, Skullboy, Sass, Await the Ape. I could do with a little more sass generally. I offered a female's opinion. God, Shoujo, I can't believe you call women females. Very cringe. See, Sass. He complains because he can't read Samantha. If that's what you want, then they're great. I mean, I dig them. I think they're nicer than your cow watch. I love that watch. God, I love that watch. I like my lenses shorter, but you make that look good. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. By shorter, do you mean where they would sit comfortably and look best closer to my face rather than further down my nose and further away? They sit, when if I push them all the way up, they completely eclipse my eyebrows and I feel that's odd. So when I was testing them in the mirror, I only just got them, I've not even worn them out. I pulled them down a bit and it felt better, but they're further from my face, which changes the profile quite a bit than I thought they would be. Look even better with a pork pie hat. Haven't gotten around to ordering that yet, but I'll look into it. You know what? Have you got the Nagakiba? Oh, I don't know what the Nagakiba is. It sounds like a weapon? You know what? I don't recognize the name. So I'm gonna say unlikely. I often have trouble remembering things, but I'm okay at recognizing things when I'm reminded of them. And that doesn't ring a bell, so I'm gonna say probably not. If it wouldn't be a spoiler though, feel free to tell me, oh, it's a helmet, oh, it's a weapon, oh, it's a key item, and I'll look a little closer for you though. Like shape-wise, thinner rectangle. Oh, I see. You mean, yeah, the literal height of the, got it. Yeah, I don't think I finished my thought. They literally just said it's as simple as if you have a fairly angular face, and I thought mine counted as fairly angular, rounder lenses will be good to sort of contrast, balance out. People use different words, but basically they said, get something a bit different for visual interest. Hence the roundy round lenses. I'm gonna buy the Bayonetta frames. One sec. Buy the Bayonetta frames and fit them with prescription sunglasses just to make you look worse by comparison. That would. It's a good plan. It's a katana. Okay. Not on me. Next site of grace, I can check the storage, but I'm not sure I do. There's like a few ways to descend in here, which is terrifying me. Oh, we don't need to descend yet. That's good. I don't want to descend yet. I want more time to think about it. Whoa! Twice the health of his companion. I didn't do shit there because I expected him to die in one hit like the other guy. A dex weapon, so nah. You honestly have less weapons than you should have at this point. Do you have some in your chest sling? Yes. I've picked up a few since, but twice I have opened my chest and put away anything I will never use because it doesn't scale off strength or faith. So like strength dex weapons, even though I have one of the stats, I put all them away. So yeah, there's a bunch in storage. Stake of America. Intriguing. Which spell do I have right now? The stone? With the low ceilings, let's get the lightning bolt ready. Visions of Dragon? Really? How would they fit it in here? What are you talking about? Seek Bridge. Seems familiar, therefore could this be a dragon? What are you talking about? What's this thing you're wearing on your fist? That is... Can I give you a good view of it? It's very hard. You can see the jaws okay there, though. That is the grafted dragon. The embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godric's left arm. The wielder's arm will take the form of a small dragon, sprouting sharp dragon fangs at the fist. This weapon cannot be too... Oh, it even said there. And I was still surprised when I tried to get a second one out. This was Godric's weapon for his remembrance, but I only bought it much more recently. And rather than read the ability, let me show it to you real quick. Boom, just like Daddy Godric used to do. And it's fairly powerful. The uppercut hits things real hard, and the flames on the ground have impressed me a few times with how much damage enemies will take walking through them for a bit. You'll never use it? Almost certainly not. It would take something like, I don't know, getting to the last boss and failing for 6 days, longer even than millennia, and deciding to go be reborn a completely different build to see if that helps, and choosing decks. It would take something like that, I imagine, for me to equip it. So probably not. Oh, there's just a chest. I thought this was a continuation, so I was going to leave it for a minute. Hello. Crystal Spear. Spear fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human. Enwreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with int. The inscrutable crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator who will carve for them new brethren. I like that idea. Impaling thrust, lets piercing armaments overcome shields, build power, lunge forward. Cool. Cool. Flashy, not for me, but flashy. The vague messages on the ground are worse than the vague tips we give you. That's Hydro's favorite hand puppet. I used to have a dragon hand puppet. I loved that thing. It was such a beautiful velvet green with this cream-colored stomach. I mean, I say used to. I think I had quite a stuffed animal collection, and so did my brother as kids. And I'm pretty sure they're all still at my mom's house. But my favorite thing about him was I learned to... I think it was like this. I learned these two went in the top part of the mouth, the nose basically. I could operate the bottom part of the mouth quite deftly, better than this looks, with just my ring finger. And then these two fingers, thumb and pinky, the arms worked as well, and so I could make him do simple things like clap and stuff. God, I loved him. Never learned ventriloquism, but I spent hours making little voices and playing around with that guy. It does bleed. Bleed might be my favorite status effect ever. If we do bleed, though, we'll probably just go the winged scythe, but I'm resisting it because I saw exactly one TikTok teasing Faith players for always using the winged scythe, and I was like, I'm special and different, and I'm not like everybody else, and I won't use it. But it's really good. Today, we'll actually select probably 2 or 3 weapons to take to 10. Because I think we're quite near the end of the game. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I think we'll select a few weapons to take to 10. None of them will be new. Don't get terribly excited. I don't think any of them will be new. There's a boss up here. That stake was a ways back. There's a boss up here? Are you bigger than normal? I think it's just my perspective. Okay, so we're expecting a dragon in here, right? Right. Bit like Mr. Garrison. Hey, thanks for the comparison. Between that and the pork pie hat, I'm feeling real cool tonight. Was it Mrs. Garrison now? I forget, it's been too long since I watched it. I think it's Mrs. Garrison now, but I'm really not sure either. Mr. Hand, clear purpose. We found it. I had a flipper hand puppet from the Elijah Wood movie. Sounds more like it should have been a finger puppet. If you're funny enough, no one notices if your lips are moving. Bleed is way too OP. Things Shoto knows people from Elijah Wood is from Flipper. That is a fantastic thing. Has Nick put that in his game yet? He was tweeting those for a while, right? what you know actors from? Those snails are related to Seethe? What? Oh, because they do the crystal attack? I don't know if you're just saying it because of that crystal attack or if you actually know that. But I like the idea. Blood for the blood god! All right, let's see what this is. It's 3 crystallions. Staff, ring, blade, and spear. Oh my god, it's 3 crystallions. It's 3. These guys take forever. These guys take forever in a fucking day. I gotta find a way to hit as many of them at once as I can with breath, because the important thing is that we infect them all eventually. You know what? We'll have to infect them separately. This one's still not infected. I can't tell how near other enemies I am. Wait, I have Scarlet Rot. I didn't even notice they were doing that. Wait, I have Scarlet Rot. This fight sucks now. Dude, what? Still none of them are infected. Still none of them are infected. Oh. No! Still none of them are infected. I should take the time to get out my Scarlet Rot healing items. But I feel like I almost want to die and retry this better. Will you please not? Why did one of them just take several really massive hits in there? It was the spear. The spear just took a bunch of damage. And I don't know why. Alright, forget it. I'm backstabbing you. I'm mad now. Nothing's working and I don't know how to handle this. Nope. Yep. 101. 870. Okay, backstabs. Backstabs will do it. And backstabs will heal me through rot. Also, it weirdly took a bunch of damage from some of those hits. What? Is there like defense up and down at various times? We got this now. Considering this heals us a bit, we got this. Easy game. OP fucking Terrastals? Is that a Pokemon, was it Violet and Scarlet joke? Wait for it, you'll notice the prefix soon. Oh, they're putrid. They're kind of red tinged, aren't they? They're all rot themselves, I guess. Thanks, Samantha. Yes, it was. 164 hours, but don't worry. They'll work out the game mechanics soon. Now that I think about it, I've actually even met Scarlet Rotting Crystal guys before, haven't I? I forget where, but it was a rotty area, and I noticed they were red tinged. I turned my headphones down a bit. That was roaring in my ears. I think it was rather loud for you guys too, but why was it so loud for you guys? Samantha, how are the volumes on this stream? Is that everything? What? Reorder your sunglasses prescription. Let's try breathing dust on them, even though they're hard as rock. On the ones that aren't made of scarlet rot, it was a really good strategy. That boss is horrendous. My ears, excuse me. Won't shout again. Do I get someplace different if I jump off some of these crystals? Or did I just take a winding path down to the same place jumping would reach quicker? Also, wait, where's Lusat? Hang on, I came in here for a quest. I nearly forgot. Where's Lusat? You can rot the normal ones? Yes, you can. As I recall, it took me a handful of casts. They didn't seem particularly resistant or weak to it. So it's not like an efficient thing to do, but it was more efficient than me punching them over and over again with the Cypher Pata. Yeah, it's how I killed some of the non-putrid ones. Okay. I see an item down there. That's a fucking Revenant. If I'd found Lusat by now, I would leave. I wouldn't care about the items or exploration, I would just go. But I didn't find Lusat. So. I don't know what to do about this. I mean, it clearly knows I'm here. I don't know how to start this fight favorably. It's got to be a lower level one, right? It is. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Whew. Okay. Nothing to fear. It's just a low level Revenant. You're fine, Hydro. Calm down. There was nowhere to go at the other end. Now these are illusory walls. Sure are a lot of them in this cave. Nothing. Nothing. No. Liar ahead? Lusat, hello. I've been sent by Sorceress Selin to help you, which was awfully magnanimous of her, because she asked me to do that before even mentioning that she herself needs help and was merely a projection, not actually standing there with me. So she must think the world of you, Lusat. Buddy? Ah, a little bit soon. Oh, quite physically able snails as well. Impressive. Alright. This is the pit I just dropped into. Which means this is a separate pit. Yes? Last time I went over there. So I've not been down here. This sucks. I'm fine. I'm fine. Something's behind me. Why do sorcerers in this game have so much goddamn poise? I know they're wearing a stone helmet, but I'm punching them in the robes. Sorcerers have so much goddamn poise in this game. Let's go unlock this place. You think that was your first Revenant and I found it falling down there in the dark? What a delight. I don't really remember my first Revenant. I just remember the feeling, the fear, the horror. God, I hate them. Those were a nightmare pre-nerf, but I kind of wanted to down patch and fight them. The who was patched? The Crystal guys I just fought, or Revenants? They heard the Jabberwockies were accepting auditions for a new member. Ex-Salmon. Just momentarily. Does this symbol have anything, like, interesting on it? I see... It almost looks like a sun, those rays coming up out of that thing. Birds on either side. I don't recognize anything, like, lore informative. Just curious. The Crystallians, yeah. Do you ever go back to the Revenants at the bottom of the Halig tree? No. I haven't. You actually look in worse condition than the last one I found. And I couldn't even see that guy's face. Stars of Ruin. Achievement unlocked: legendary sorceries and incantations. Pardon me, I'm opening the Steam thing, the overlay. Acquired all legendary sorceries and incantations. That's what the achievement is. The weird thing about that is that Sorceress Selen, I'm pretty sure, told me there are 3 important, what are they, like primeval sorcerers. And this is only the second she sent me to. That suggests this quest is interrupted at some point. To my mind. We'll see. I won't speculate more right now. But we'll see. Legendary sorcery devised by Lusat, primeval sorcerer. Fires primeval, that was the word. Fires 12 dark shooting stars that pursue the target. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Charging increases potency. When Lusat glimpsed into the primeval current, he beheld the final moments of a great star cluster, and upon seeing it, he too was broken. Where's the one Azure gave me? I think it was Comet Azure. Yeah. Legendary sorcery devised by Azure, primeval sorcerer, fires a tremendous comet in a torrent akin to the distant starry expanse, the place said to be the origin of glintstone. Hold to continue releasing. When Azure glimpsed into the primeval current, he saw darkness. He was left both bewitched and fearful. Azure saw darkness, left bewitched and fearful. Lusat beheld the final moments of a great star cluster and was broken. Okay. This is ancient. Oh, the eldest primeval. It's got sort of a different description, though. Thought to be the founding glintstone sorcery, the glimpse of the primeval current that the astrologer saw became real, and the stars amber rained down on this land. I'm not sure that's connected. Alright. I didn't gather much from that, but... tick for that quest. Let's go back to Selen. Give her the good news. I couldn't beat them, and by the time I came back, they'd been nerfed heavily. Hat Deli, Shoujo, what would you like, friendo? Anything. Anything at all that I have. I will wear it. I'll do it. Anything. Steam just handing out spoilers. What are you selling? What are you buying? The greenest thing you have. Ooh, I like it. The greenest thing. That's a rare color in here. All right. So this is a pretty small amount of green, but it's distinctively green. That teal green sort of on one of the heads. That's our starting point. Is there anything more green than that? Would you say this is more green than that? I would. Would you say any of these are more green than the glintstone? Because this is quite a blue green. This is green, but just the moss on the surface. Glintstone Scarab or the Imp Heads? No, you would say the Imp Heads aren't more green than the Glintstone Scarab? Anything else? This is like coppery green. I don't think that's quite in the running. Wow. Yeah, it really might be. I think it really is just the Glintstone or one of the Imp Heads. This has less coverage, but I feel like this one specifically, the Elder, might be more green than the Glintstone Scarab just because of how absolutely green the green is. Rogier's hat? Rogier's is the Spellblade, right? It's got a green gem and the feather's blue. I don't think so. All right, Glintstone or Imped Elder? What do you think? I think the Imped Elder is in the running. Glintstone Scarab or Imped Elder? Imped? I think Imped. His clothes are green, I think. Yeah, they've got bands of green all over them. Yeah, you're remembering that right. I'm gonna go with Imped Elder. If the votes turn against me, or most importantly, if Shoujo disagrees, I will change. I'm gonna go with the Imped Elder. It is green, it's just the light. But there you are. Thank you for the H-Bucks, Shoujo. Hope you enjoy the green Imped Elder helmet, which I didn't read. Resembling an elder, it holds trace amounts of arcane knowledge.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Lusat's location.
Who could have guessed? What a place to find Master Lusat. You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice and a kindred spirit. This is a mere token of my thanks. Please take it.
Starlight Shards.
This brings us a full step closer. The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
Admitted to the Academy? For study? Or do they literally have, like... Do you want to dissect them for magical power inside their bodies? Why? They're dead. Admitted to the Academy. Hello? Interesting. Close to the Nagakiba? I would as well. I think the Imped Elder's in the running. Roger's had Imped. His clothes are green, I think. Hot damn, who's your friend with the stone head? She's single? She's actually captured at the moment. Let's free her, and then we can worry about her romantic proclivities. That is Sorceress Selin. Yes, I said that correctly, Sorceress. But we're helping her because we like lore, even if I don't understand it. I'm an audio only, so I trust your judgment. Thank you, Shoujo. Appreciate being trusted. Their acceptance letters just came in the mail. We want to see what made them tick. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that immensely. Very kind of you. I hope you're enjoying yourself here. I forget. Do I get in much trouble if I just run by them? Does anyone really follow me down here? No, right? No, I don't think so. Sally? Check your inventory. Oh, I need to at the Site of Grace. I forgot, sorry. Hello?
My apprentice, thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after.
I'll talk with you in a sec. I couldn't roll because she was talking. I'm too polite to roll while a woman is talking, while anyone's talking. God damn it. God fucking... Okay, alright. I'm fine, don't mind these. Please continue.
My apprentice, thank you for coming.
No problem.
Shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you. Myself.
Accept primal glintstone. Herself? Motorcycle on the road? Yeah, it was that or some car with a fucked up engine. It sounded like a motorcycle. I'm not qualified for this surgery. Wait, I know healing spells. Those probably reduce pain or something. Why didn't I use one of them? Why am I not casting one now? We really do hate sorcerers. But I'm not an inquisitor. I think. Selin's Primal Glintstone, which looks like it's got blood on it. Is that a key item? Glintstone from within the sorceress Selin's body. seemingly half alive. Blood vessels are visible within. In essence, a primal glintstone is a sorcerer's soul. If transplanted into a compatible new body after their original body dies, the sorcerer will rise again. My apprentice, do you think it distasteful?
Thank you, my apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it with care.
Trance, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you had a fantastic stream. I was enjoying listening along earlier. It's so good to have you all here. Pardon me being a little bit at a loss of words for just a second, because I'm pretty far along in Elden Ring, by the way. So first, let me say, spoilers, if you haven't played yet. Spoilers. We just shoved our hand into this lady's midsection and pulled out what is apparently her soul. I know healing spells, and for some reason I haven't cast one yet. So we're sort of trying to get a handle on this scene. But it's wonderful to have you join us. What's up, Appalachian Drew? What's up? It's Emmy. It's Emmy. It's an E. It's an E. I'm pretty sure it's Emmy. How are you doing? Good to see you, friends. How is every little thing? What's up, Trance? Tried out the arachnophobia mode, by the way. Turned them into medicated gel caps. Yeah, I remember hearing that the slider did things like first some detail. We're talking about the spider slider in Grounded, by the way, Samantha. Trance was streaming Grounded. I highly recommend checking them out. I enjoyed listening to Grounded today because of the spiders I was listening. Watching them build games in Unity, watching them play Raft, an excellent streamer. Highly recommended. Please, 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 go give them a follow. Check them out when you have a chance. Yeah, I've heard the spider slider starts removing some of the details, like, I don't know, hair or something, and then it gets extreme and it's like, well, let's take away the legs and then the eyes, and eventually at the bottom, they're just like gel caps floating. But they still hiss and bob and dart, and they just sort of become a weird geometric horror. But I'm glad they offer the option. That sounds pretty hilarious. Yes, Emmy. Okay, I'll do my best to remember and not trip over that again. She's a sorceress. She wasn't using that soul anyway. What's up, Hismarka? How are you? Hope you've had a good day. How's it going, friendo? Can you eat her soul? I don't know. The description of the soul says if we put it in another body, she will be reborn in that body. So I assume we're going to do something related to that. Hopefully not mine. I have no inch. She doesn't want to be here, and I hate sorcerers. Real Inquisitors don't heal? Oh, shucks. Oh, don't worry. You're absolutely deserving. I mean every word of it. That sounds worse than spiders. Yeah, for some people. Langoliers. My broken brain? Clearly the thing we have here that is closest to chicken parm is pizza rolls. I mean, whether they are or aren't the closest thing, they're delicious. Good choice.
Treat it with care, my apprentice.
I will.
What you hold is my very being.
All right. I don't know what to do with it. Let's see if she's still here if we reload the area. Let's check that shit out. Let's do that. Kind of want to see something about potential body to put that into. First thought that comes to my head is maybe in a funny way it would be ironic or thematic or poetic. I don't quite know which adjective I mean. Maybe it'd be one or more of those. To put her soul into the body of that failed sorcerer and she'd be reborn. I wonder if he would be... Never mind, something else is gonna happen. That's the guy from Radon's. The jester-looking motherfucker.
Ah, well met. I hardly expected to see the champion of the festival here, of all places.
Yeah, I get around.
No selling, did you? Well, whatever the case.
I'll be right with you. You are so rude. Huh. Would be great, but Hydro killed all the jars. No, I didn't. I killed all but 2 of the jars, and luckily I left one of the really important ones alive. So... why did the Celt take his sword to geometry class to kill the angles? Was that joke written for the mathematically minded of the Middle Ages? What a combination of ideas. Oh man. Jars are for meat, not souls. Alright, let's do this again.
Ah, well met. I hardly expected to see the champion of the festival here, of all places. You didn't know Selen, did you? Well, whatever the case, she's dead now. Just put it behind you. She was known as the Graven Witch. Obsessed by the primeval current, countless sorcerers fell to her hand. The most dangerous mage in the entire history of Rhea Lacaria's academy.
Sorry, countless sorcerers fell to her hand? You wouldn't happen to know anything about how to revive a sorcerer using their soulstone, would you? Just asking. There was something we liked about her. There was something. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Wonderful to have you here.
It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. Her soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body. A sickening thought, but one that won't stop gnawing at me.
God, everyone's better at making surmising plot developments than I am.
I suspect Selen, I'm sure she a sickening.
Alright, let's refresh this again. What's that NPC's name? Jaren? I wish I could remember what he told me at Radahn's. I remember he was sitting on that, not throne, but an ornate wooden chair in the sort of cathedral. Cathedral's too big a word. He was in a special place right by the elevator down to the fight with Radahn. And when I beat Radahn, oh, he gave the speech, and then... what did he say after I fought Radahn? He said something about finally being able to leave or something, but I don't remember the details. Damn. Damn. Lives on elsewhere. Hydro slowly hides item in his pocket. Yeah, while he was talking, her soulstone is gone. I suspect she lives on elsewhere. Oh, I shall turn up eventually. I'll hunt her down. Nothing. I have nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, do I have this thing? Let's take a quick check for the Nagakiba. How do I switch here? Dagger, Misery Corridor, Steel Wakizashi, Reduvia, Straight Swords, whatever. Regalia, Claymore, Flamberge, Mare. We're down to Great Swords. It would have been earlier, right? Or no. They don't necessarily get heavier. Not necessarily. I do have the Nagakiba. The weapon of Yura, Hunter of Bloody Fingers. I must have picked that up from his body, right? I remember finding his gear by the fire. Yep, I've got the Nagakiba. One more trip down there to see if anything else has changed now that I've talked to Jaren. I want to make sure I've exhausted the usefulness of that location before moving on. She was counterculture! Woo! She killed sorcerers. She's a friend. Shane Atwell. Thought it might be Chris Guerrero. Time to read up on Atwell. He was in Wonder Woman 1984, if that means anything. Welsh actor. Haven't seen any of his stuff. Alright, someone's gonna chase me again, but I should be able to leave pretty quickly. He's still here. Does he say the same thing?
I suspect I'm
All right.
sure a sickening.
Okay. If I just get far enough away from you, can I open the map, or do I need to lose your aggro? Cool. We're teleporting nearby just to make sure I leave them in my dust before I, get hit. Now, where am I gonna go? She won't be here any longer. She's dead, for the moment. But I don't know where to look, so we'll check here real quick. Anything of value here? Anything to read, collect, interact with, break into tiny pieces? My bad. Be a bit much for her to suddenly be, or the next step to suddenly be here in the middle of Renala's throne room. This is nothing you're interested in, is it, Renala?
Art thou now
Nope.
be not alive? I would burn.
That guy left Radahn's to get involved in this shit, so it's not going to be inside Redmane Castle where he was. I mean, he hasn't moved. He's not going to be back here. There's not going to be anything here, right? Is that lady still here? No. She's not. May I make one suggestion regarding her soul? I have only one idea, one body to try. Renala really just has the one interest. She does rebirth people in a different way, it seems. Yeah, Chaos, what do you think about a body to rebirth her? Into one of the, great sorcerers? Azur or Lusat? Or something else? It would be weird if you could just put the soul into Azur or Lusat, because they're dead. So, like, what? Like, I assume it has to be a working body, yeah? Data works, but Ronnie's body. Ronnie's body is... Oh, Ronnie's body. No, the doll is gone. Ronnie's body isn't gone. I'll take a look. Again, isn't this just FF8? Yeah. Yeah, FF8 is so much more influential than anyone gives it credit for. But then, you know, it did follow FF7, the greatest RPG ever made. Seemingly nothing to do here. I will check quickly if I can use it, but I doubt that's the way it works. Yeah, okay. Transplanted into a compatible new body after the original body dies, the sorcerer will rise again. Let's go try Azur. I'm pretty sure I can remember where Azur is. They're in Mount Gelmir, which is over here. And they are... There's a site of grace right nearby them. It's around some, like, cliffs and stuff. It's a place I explored somewhat late. It's... where is it? It's I'm trying to, I can picture the area. It's named after them. I remembered it was near a shard bridge though, and that's what led me back there. Where's Omega Weapon? I'm not sure we're doing all the weapon fights. We have enough trouble with the required bosses. Second idea I got was Fia, who knows how the Glintstone Heresy works. Now we can be a lifebed companion, whatever that means. All the ideas I have though, promise. I can't enter, wait. What was that? Oh, it says acquire materials. What materials are right? These ones. Nothing. Nothing. For completeness sake, let's check Lusat, but seeing as Azur didn't work, I'm gonna guess Lusat won't. Oh, there's one inside the cave. One moment. The game's installed to my SSD. It's fine. It's fine. Hush, hush, hush up. We'll be there soon enough. Look, we'll load there when we load there. Sometimes streamer makes mistakes. We're there, all right? See? It didn't take long at all. All right, at least that was in the second area I jumped down to. Cross this one over here, right? How do I cross this one? Hang on, watch out. You bastards. Across this one over here. Huh. And I need these crystals. Ah, come on. I'm trying to give you guys your lives for once. You're making a big mistake. You don't want none of this heat, guys. Trust me. Wasn't there a guy right here? Must have jumped down last time. Hello again, Lusat. How are you? Nothing. Okay, it's not them. While I'm thinking I'll go ahead and try Fia, sure. To the Prince of Death's throne. You've left a trail of bodies in your wake, and now you've got to sort through them? I don't think that's the tone you meant to give that, but that's the tone I'm giving that. Because, right? What the fuck? What a big ask. This is like the end of Cinderella, where the prince is trying the crystal slipper on everyone, even dead bodies. It's not Fia. Okay. Huh. What the fuck am I looking for? This is why it's important for children to learn which shape goes into which hole. Hot Deli's going around trying to shove a fist-sized crystal into people's chests. Punch hole in chest. Insert crystal. Make sure to push it in deep. Turn if no reaction. Repeat. No rinsing. The land in between does not have flowing water. Compatible how? Temperament, genetics? That I don't know. Chest hole size, clearly. What is there in Rayukaria other than enemies? Renala, we already went and talked to her. Renala. I don't remember anyone else. There isn't even a merchant inside here, not that I found. Where else would I find that person? Someone. Where? 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 Pomegranates. Is this tied in with... I forget his name. The sorcerer from here, who I gave 10 runes. Is this tied in with him? I don't know how that would help me. I don't know where he is. The original story where the evil stepsisters cut off their toes before trying it on, hoping to make it fit. I do know one actually reasonable NPC could work with. No, it's not to do with him? Alright. Maybe I shove it into the Blackguard's chest. Let's go talk to him. He's always happy to see me. That's the one I was thinking of. Hey, guy.
What the hell is wrong with you? You trying to start something?
Yeah.
Piss off. Before I crack you in half.
I'm trying to crack you in half and start the resurrection of Sorcerer Selin. But you don't appear interested in that, so... Crap. Muriel, I kind of wish I could just get a, E.G., can you build a new body? Who built Ronnie's doll? Hello? What's happening? Whoa, no, 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 E.G.! Fuck, dude! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do you throw water on this or not? Is it like a fire or is it like an oil fire? What do you do? What do you do? Shit. He's not going anywhere. There's got to be something I can do, right? There's an item there? Wait, don't grab that yet. There's 2 here? Are there more than 2? If you're gonna die, I can at least sing songs of how many assassins it took to take you down. 3. Okay, good. I was about to say, I was hoping it was more than 2. 3. I can work with 3. You'll sound suitably epic having killed 3. Hydro's Elden Ring playthrough, no NPC survives. Not if they're my friend, certainly not. Why is he just here burning? I feel like there's got to be something I can do. But literally the only way I know how to interact with something that doesn't offer me why interact is hit them. That's not going to help. Is it? No, it won't. I'm scared to touch that again and, like, advance time. Fuck. Try emoting. You got this! You can beat this, EG! You got this! You got... Come on, EG! Hit them with a healing sword. Hit them with a healing... Who do you think made a healing sword? I don't have a healing sword. Also, what's up, Shining Dragonite? Good to see you, friend. How are you? Put her soul in a lobster. Hydro challenge. How fast can you kill all NPCs? Gotta hit him with the JoJo pose emote? Thank God I had it ready. Yeah. How's that strike you, EG? Huh? Yeah? No, most people find this highly memeable. EG is all of us in this heat. Bubbles or waters? Maybe if you do to bubble at him. Read message. Why is it always death with a capital D? Despair, oh despair. Why is it always sadness? We're gonna check out the item. I'm gonna guess we can't save him, even though he seems to be just steadily burning and not turning to ashes, just because there'd be a message there trying to tell me how, right? EG's bell bearing, EG's mirror helm. Well, that's not gonna fucking fit. What do I guess I just have it to remember him by. Don't know what that is, really. E.g. the smithing master's bell bearing found upon his perished flesh. And they probably just wouldn't have given this to me in the first place if I could save him. Offer to the twin maiden husks the round table to gain access to new items. What happens if I touch this? Do you just stay here forever? I think that might be worse. I think that might be a lot worse than the finality of him just disappearing. At least we'll always have something to remember him by. Oh, did you put up a monument? No, no. What I mean is, his eternally burning body in the yard. Did you not smell that? His neck kind of looks broken? Yeah, I bet. He could use one of those travel pillows. Could probably make a bitchin' lampshade from his helm. Smack him. Tracking page for your laptop now says delayed. Expected 8/3 by the end of the day. Pretty much the end of the day, y'all. My theory is the Black Knife Assassins don't like tall people. E.g.'s Disco Ball. Amaterasu never stops burning. He's a landmark now. I thought that was barbecue. Oh, Christ. I don't even think that's like part of a quest. That's what's depressing me. Like, I had to kill Blythe. Ronnie, I'm pretty sure, is gone. Her 2 fingers, she's killed. Like, how? I don't have anyone to go, like, tell about this and at least, you know, feel like, well, we moved ahead. There's nothing. There's nothing that follows this that I can think of. This is included just as like a kick in the teeth to the player. Shit, dude. You became Elden Lord for what? For who? For this dying land with no inhabitants? It's turning out that way. It's gonna be me, Renala, and the merchants. We'll have the merchants. We'll have the merchants. The merchants that weren't in the merchant village. A lot more merchants are gone, but we'll have some merchants. Hey, Mansneck, happy Wednesday. Hope you've had a good day. Good to see you, friendo. I gotta refocus. What am I trying to do? I need to get away. Actually, oh, let's rebirth Sorceress Selin in you. You've already got the chest cavity, right? Right? You've got to be compatible. Who wouldn't want to be compatible with this hunk of you're sort of flesh, and there's like a stone tablet in there and some roots. With this, who wouldn't want to be compatible with this? I don't think it's gonna let me. The land's between what? Between functioning and being fucked. And it's moving rapidly in one direction. Ah, I see you found our giant friend. Usually as a middle finger to whoever let things come this far. My absurdly corrupt and sadistic, total pacifistic D&D druid, Cardinal Borgia, had a healing sword. The healing was stronger than the damage, so as long as you don't kill them in one shot, they'll get better, but it's extremely painful. Fucked up, dude. Selin does not have the heart E.G. had. She had the feet. Seems like a good idea to me. Maybe don't rebirth Selin into someone that's perpetually on fire. I mean, maybe. Pomegranates, give me a vague hint. Who I'm looking for or where I should be looking. Something to go on. With this Selin the Sorceress quest. Puppet. Puppet. Well, Ronnie's doll is gone. But I'll go run up that tower while I'm thinking on it, just because that's the only puppet I know of. Ron idea wasn't far off. Puppet. Puppet. I wish I could remember who made Ronnie's puppet. I don't remember if anyone ever told me, but if they did, I've forgotten. Shock, awe, Hydro forgot. Puppet. Puppet. No reason to believe it would be fucking Kenneth Height. Is that? That's a merchant. Castellan Isolated merchant. Puppet. Merchant Calais. Church of, which one's Merchant Calais again? Oh, that's the first guy. His name's, I know he said merchant, but for a second I thought he wasn't one of the regular merchants because this guy, for being dressed as Santa and taking forever for me to find, sticks out in my mind a little bit. Sage Gowry? I don't think you had anything to do with puppets. Puppet? I'm not getting it. Where else in Liurnia are there a lot of sorcery stuffs? Where else in Liurnia? Okay, apart from Rhea Lucaria. Renala's Rise. Maybe you guys just mean somewhere around Renala's Rise? Or Ronnie's Rise. Maybe you mean somewhere around there. We can check the other towers and stuff. 99% of this run can be summed up as X happened or X died because Hydra forgot. I was dreading you stumbling onto this quest. Pomegranates, is it worth it? Like, is it interesting lore? Because I imagine I'm not getting anything I'll use out of it. It's probably sorcerer gear for the most part. Yes, yes. Leave this Parton alone. What are we looking for? I have Sorceress Selin's soul, if you know of her quest. And I'm trying to find what to put it in. I think that's what I'm doing. I may be wrong. The next step may be something else, but I think I'm looking for another body to put it in so that she can be reborn. 100%, it's cool, mayhaps. Okay, it sounds like we should go after it. If it's Celivis, I hope she, like, completely reshapes his body. He's been dead a long time. Examine. Okay. What? Wait, what are these? Puppet. Oh, they hint puppet. Summons spirit of Finger Maiden Theralina. Summons Jar White Spirit. One of Seluvis's puppets used to summon the spirit of the Finger Maiden Theralina, spirit of Finger Maiden who never met the Tarnished she was meant to guide, uses healing incantations and holy water pots. But she is not a fighter by nature and is ill-suited to battle, a maiden without a Tarnished without a maiden, and yet no guide to bring them together. Jar White, spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar, a jar-hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. The warrior Jar once told the nameless man this: "You are not yet ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself, better yourself, and one day I will return for you." Pomegranates, was this guy added as a reference to Let Me Solo Her? Is this guy patched in? Or has he always been here? I can buy these, and these are just ashes? Okay. However, that's not what I came here for. But those are puppets, so maybe I should investigate the rest of the tower or something? Can I use the item here? No. Let's investigate the rest of his tower. Put it in Adula? Oh, wait, you killed her. I'm backing off with the back seating, because a little bit of for this quest, but be sensible, Samantha. Theralina's the blind one. She is... maybe, yes, yeah, one of. I don't know. Let Me Solo Her came from this puppet. He was at the start of the game before Let Me Solo Her became famous. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go over to Rena's Rise. Do I remember her saying anything about where she got her puppet or doll? Kind of assume EG made it, but I don't remember her saying that. No idea. That's Hayata. Theralina helps you in the Radon fight. Put it inside yourself. Just like eat it. We are definitely not a compatible body with a sorceress. Look at me. I'm the sorceress now. Unfortunately, it's a suppository. Nothing interactable. This game has an interesting shadow shader thing that constantly makes me think at a medium distance something very special is going on, but it's just it sort of transitioning between one form for up close and one form for further away. Very interesting shadow setup on this thing. Okay. Well, let's do the thing I always forget to do and read the menus on these in this area. Talk to Miniaturani.
I take it thou hast noticed. I should.
Didn't you leave? Wait, what?
I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch
Faith?
all become impossibilities.
Oh.
Which is why I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only Lord?
Thank God we don't have to answer that, because I'm not leaving Faith. Faith is how I equipped the Cypher Pata. Faith got us here. I don't know if it's true that EG made it, but that would be cute. Those painkillers are analgesics, not analgesics. They go in your mouth. He's learning! I'd marry her in a heartbeat. Fair warning is a serious mistranslation. Yeah, long distance for sure. For a second, I thought Ronnie established a sex cult. Like a really, really horrible, inaccurate translation that confused so many people. It's not faith the stats, faith the belief. I know, but I'm deciding they're the same thing, because they're the same word. I figured she wasn't talking about faith the stat. It would be weird if one of them started talking about a stat.
Mine will be an order, not of gold, and I would abandon. Wouldst thou come to...
Nothing else here, right? Okay. And the other one near here? At the bottom? Or lower down the tower, rather? Anything useful here? No. Okay. Ha. Who else did anything with puppets? Who the fuck else did anything with puppets? No, wait, let me step back. The previous thing, we were talking about, puppet was a hint, but the other one was, where else is there a lot of magical stuff in Liurnia? Carrion Study Hall? But what would that have to do with puppets? What would that have to do with puppets? Oh, I can actually remove the inverted statue. That's cool. Good to know I have choices. So close to figuring this out, bro. We believe in you. I was in the right place with Ronnie's Rise? Okay, I'll go back. You have more faith than Hot Deli. What organ is the faith stat contained in? What organ is faith contained in? Probably the esophagus. I think it's the esophagus. The soul rock. The soul rock is for sorcerers. That's where int is kept. Not the brain, strangely. Ronnie's Rise. It's not one of these bodies that Blythe left behind in his wake, is it? No? Okay. There wasn't... This seems highly unlikely, but while I'm trying to think, it wasn't... There were a bunch of chairs where I fought Linetta's projection. There wasn't anything else there, right? Not Linetta. No, Loretta. I think it was Loretta. Linetta was no one. I was thinking of Latenna, and I was wrong anyway. I think this was Knight Loretta. And I don't think it'll be anything. But here I am. No. Okay. Okay. All right. Just a quick thought. Hat Deli! Ismarco, what would you like to see, friendo? Let me know. I'll be happy to put it on. The one that you don't want your mother to see you wearing. The one I don't want my mother to see me wearing. The one I don't want my mother to see me wearing. Briarhelm would honestly be a bit hard to explain. Prisoner Iron Mask could probably be even harder. The one I don't want my mother to see me wearing. It kind of looks like a gimp mask. That would be hard to talk my way out of. Yeah, it might be the Mask of Confidence. None of them are too awful, but this one, it sure isn't good. Thanks for the H-Bucks. It would be hard to make this acceptable. What's up, the young fool? Good to see you, friend. How are you? Hope you've had a fantastic day. Wonderful to have you here. Ronnie's a witch. Are there witch hunters in this game? Me? Damn, beaten. Please be EG. New around here, what playthrough are you on? This is my first playthrough. I believe we are quite near the end, though this game surprised me and extended itself a couple times. But if it gives you any idea, we have explored everything I think exists. And Lanedale has been reduced to a fucking pile of ashes. So I believe if I go there, I'm going into the final boss fight or two. But today we're doing some little side quests and stuff, cleaning up, really enjoying ourselves. Hey Hydra, similar to yesterday, we could point you towards an in-game clue to help you if that's what you're looking for. Oh, that's a good idea, please. Pomegranates, where's an in-game clue? I like that idea. Rotting flesh equals more acceptable than being a gimp. Wearing another person's skull is fine, very thespian. There wasn't anything, I think at one point there were like some items, but there wasn't anything of note throughout the ruins between the towers, right? Right. Look for a merchant in Raya Lucaria. A merchant in Raya Lucaria. I've never found a merchant in Raya Lucaria. Are you serious? Renala's like kind of a merchant. You don't mean Renala, do you? Inn isn't the correct word? Huh? What's up? Is that Big Harem? Good to see you, friend. How are you? Hope it's been a good one. Want me to drop you runes? No, I'm good, thanks. It's in the grounds. Finger Reader Crone. Academy Gate Town. Like the ruins don't extend down here, right? So it wouldn't be the nomadic merchant. This would be outside what Raya Lucaria and the village around it extended to, even if it's in its heyday.
Not every...
And you don't have any hints to sell, nor can I talk with you. Any of your items seem important? No, not this guy. I don't think that's anything to do with it. Guess I missed a merchant. Awkward. Awkward. Tell that NPC no hints! Hey, Rodan, how are you? Wonderful to have you. Hope it's been a good one. Now, this isn't a pooler. Are you guys talking about that guy? What? Take the road you've not yet traveled, Hydro. What makes you think I know where I haven't been? What makes you think I know where I have been? The road I haven't traveled? I don't know what that means. Closest grace? No, we're being a little more lax on this one. Not just yet. Let me think for a second here. Pomegranates. Are we talking about a merchant? And one that I haven't found? Yes, a merchant. You could probably tell the closest grace and you'd still miss it. Any merchants move in here that I've never noticed? Yes, and evidently. Oh, shit. Sorry, Diamond. That was probably a good hint for people who found the merchant. Wait, you guys are disagreeing, though, about where in Raya Lucaria. So I should probably begin my search by looking around the grounds outside of the locked Raya Lucaria proper. Isn't a dig at you, by the way. It's easy to miss. Oh, don't worry. Even if it was a dig at me, I've missed a lot. I probably deserve the digs. Good game. Just a quick pat on the back and he's dead. That's the power of the grafted maw. Kind of annoyingly dark right now. Finger Reader Crone's out there. I hear sparkling and twinkling. Have I ever looked under here? Is there a quick way down, or... This might work. What am I hearing? Pardon me, I'm gonna check from the other side. Ah, hello there. No, target, You fuckers. Fine, whatever. I'll be with you in a second. Ha! You'll die in a moment. Okay, can I target that thing up top now? Oh, what the fuck? I got lightning bolt equipped, I do. Back up a bit. Back up a bit more. Ooh! How is taking as many steps as I'm taking not enough each time? And then the left to right aim. What? There we go! Alright. Merchant. That didn't do it. Let's go back up top. Or, let's search this area. Use bow. I got him! It's contiguous to Rhea Lucaria. Wasn't sure if you'd met the guy or not, but I took a punt. I appreciate that. You're no merchant. A fire. But right at the base of their camp, which probably means it's for them, not a merchant. Merchants usually have fires and play music. Not a lot to go on. You know what? Let's wait till morning. I'm spending a lot of time running around after nightfall, which doesn't help the search, and I don't think looks great. Though Liurnia is always a bit foggy to be, you know, bright and pleasant. Could you open your map for about a moment? Boom. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Have I erred? Oh, don't worry if you have. It's very human too, I've heard. Didn't one-shot him. I guess because he was aware of me. And you do more damage to unawares enemies. All through this area, there's fighting. So you wouldn't put a merchant here, I don't think. Yeah. This place doesn't seem like it. What else isn't in Rhea Lucaria but is contiguous with it? The Temple Quarter? Was at one point contiguous with it? In like a real architectural sense? From a bird's eye view, it is abutting it. Could it... is there a merchant among these? Giant octopuses? Also, I kind of love how this game has really quite realistically rendered lobsters, though giant and far more vicious. But they spent time making the lobsters and the crabs. They definitely looked up photo references. And this is apparently an octopus. They get tired of looking at photos? Just decide to wing that one? Merchants in Hogwarts? Kind of hard to find. Contiguous can also mean touching or connected to a border. That's what I'm going on when I look here, yeah. That the Temple Quarter, as far as regions go, abuts Raya Lucaria. There's nothing between the two of them. No other named region or landmark, really. That's why I tried this, but it's looking unlikely to bear fruit. Looking unlikely to help me. There doesn't seem to be a lot of safe spots for the merchant to sit, and I haven't run across him. Yeah. Shit. Maybe not the Temple Quarter. Maybe not. A land octopus, you might say. I would think you would bridge the hints together. Somewhere along the broken bridge? Let's try that. Yeah, clearly Hydra is very familiar with the land octopus anatomy. If you think these lobsters are more violent, you've never met a real lobster? Oh, I'm from Maine. I've met lobsters, yeah. Lobsters don't jump in the fucking air and come down with a thrust attack. They'll crush things remarkably effectively. But these things are different. Who say this bridge is broken? Sorry, hang on. Let me just get a little perspective here. Who's to say this bridge is broken? Is that what you were asking? Oh, the bridge. You can say this. Never mind. Sorry, I retract all that sass. Well, no one necessarily, but... I think I've been to the other bridge and it just warps you around. I'll go check it, though. Because this doesn't seem to be anything. Lobsters are assholes? They are. Lobsters, you gotta clear... Okay, if you're a lobster fisherman, you have to clear your traps out periodically. Because if the bait inside gets eaten up, lobsters are just... They'll just eat each other. Lobsters are cannibals when necessary. Which I guess describes a lot of creatures, but... it often gets mentioned with lobsters, and so it gives them a more sinister air. Okay, from this side, with the finger reader crone, I think I've run around this a bit and never seen anyone, right? Is that true? I forgot there's one of you over here. I should mark you just in case I need you later. I think I was doing them with this. I think I was doing them with that. Worked at a fish market and they would eat the dead all the time. Melania's Rune says it's beyond a lost bridge and you look for a perfectly preserved and intact bridge. Now we say bridge and you go for the broken ones. I didn't look for a preserved bridge. I looked for a piece of bridge. Remind me, what other side quests are on the wish list? There's this one. I was going to ask you if that sorcerer I gave 10 runes to is at all interesting. I was going to ask you if there's any reason I should consider being rebirthed by Renala, even though I'm quite pleased with my build. And... I think the only other thing is I was going to ask just generally, is there anything else I should look for? So those are all the ones I can think of right now. I asked about the giant jar invaders. They're 50-50 in my mind right now. I kind of feel like they'll get left behind. Blind Maiden? Oh yeah, I'll write that down. We could talk about her too. Mention that, I think? Yes. I asked about the grapes, and I was told, I don't think you've actually met her. So that went great. Alright, it doesn't look like there's a merchant around this end. If I go through this, I'm pretty sure it teleports me all the way to Rhea Lucaria. Like, I don't see the bridge in between, yes? I don't think so. I'd ask for a rebirth just to see if it's as kinky as it sounds. Yeah, the Shabriri grapes. 99% sure the Maiden's just not a thing because reasons. I don't know if you can do requests anymore though. Wouldn't surprise me if you couldn't. Probably not. Okay, we're now in Rhea Lucaria, so I doubt this is correct. Let's run underneath the bridge while I think of what else you could fucking be talking about. This technically isn't Rhea Lucaria. The courtyard on the other side of the door to Rhea Lucaria isn't technically Rhea Lucaria? What are you talking about? It's the main academy gate. Is the quad not part of the college? What? What? This is 100% part of Rhea Lucaria. Unless you've got a lore reason like, oh, actually, within those gates, half of it's Rhea Lucaria and half of it is the College of Art. This is fucking Rhea Lucaria. What's up, RBC? Good to see you, friend. How are you this evening? Okay, the courtyard is part of it. So, pomegranates, am I looking for a merchant that exists within the bounds of the two big blue gates that you need a glintstone key to pass and teleport inside? Are they within that? Those bounds? No, but yes. I fucking hate all of you. It's within the bounds of the sealed gates, yes. I'm not reading anything else. I'm taking Diamond's word for this now. Shit, I don't know where to look. I don't have any other ideas. Okay, yeah, Pomegranate's closest site of grace. Ask Samantha not for advice, for they will say both no and yes. The Twitch viewer beast with two heads both nods and shakes at once while slapping you. Main Academy Gate, thank you. Main Academy Gate, alright. Half of us tell truths, the other tell lies. And it changes day by day. Let's find one set of them. When have I ever lied to you, Kappa? You and I have disagreed on many things. I wouldn't call that lying, but sending gate ahead? Oh, those are the 4 belfries, cool. That's a neat message that I don't need, but a neat one. Main Academy Gate. And just for my own reminder, you can run by this. I'm just a rule follower at heart, and I was like, we have to use the seal to leave. You can run by this? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. Hello. A lot of wolves on this path. Oh, is that a campfire down there, like the kind of merchant has? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hang on, I'll be right with you. I just got these wolves coming after me, I think. Hello? Wolves? They still approaching? Fuck it, let him bite me, I don't care. Hi.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer.
Welcome to Sands, you're gonna have a good time. Snake Line will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Joey DM, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That is very kind of you. I appreciate your generosity immensely. Hope it's because you're having a good time here. Happy to have you. Wonderful. Half of us tell truths, half of us tell lies, and half of us can't tell the difference and are a bit unsure what definitions we're using, so we may change our answer halfway through. I guess the big ones are the real gates. Hey look, a road not traveled, and you did not know you hadn't taken it. It's just the same wolf over and over again. That's the magic of Raya Lucaria. Alright, what hints have you got? I'm gonna buy Fevor's cookbook for fun, and then what hints have you got? Blue cloth? Brisk waters? Warriors? The Preceptor's secret? Hang on, what am I looking for again? A body. Revenants. Frenzied Flame Village. I'm actually kind of interested in all these. Just for fun, really.
Safe journey.
Preceptor Seluvis is hiding a dirty secret in a cellar among the ruins not far from the Sisters 3. The vile Graven Witch seems to be a frequent visitor to that place. Seluvis Puppet, Graven Witch, Selin. That's the one. I don't remember who the Sisters 3 are. We'll figure that out. Revenants. The crawling royal revenants and their followers are all cursed. Healing powers will harm rather than mend. Let's just file that away for a second. South of the Grand Lift of Dectus lies the Frenzied Flame Village inhabited by the Styx. Stay well away. Not much information there. Okay. One more time. Dirty secret in a cellar among the ruins not far from the Sisters 3. The ruins not far from the Sisters 3. Rose Church, Temple Quarter, 4 Belfries, Testus Rise, Academy Gate Town, Finger Eater Crone, Boil Prawn Shack, Lascar Ruins, Purified Ruins, Lunar Estate Ruins, Moonfolk Ruins. What's fucking called the Three Sisters? Or Sisters 3 or something. What are you talking about? Oh, you guys told me earlier I should be at Ronnie's Rise. Somewhere in the ruins there's going to be a cellar. Okay, that's my first guess. We go to Ronnie's Rise and we just search the ruins more thoroughly. Let's go do that. What's up, Melvin son? Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing today? Hope you've had a fantastic one. Could we get a shout out for Melvin son? Good chill streamer, plays a lot of Apex Legends. An incredible sniper for playing on controller. If you're prejudiced against controllers, you should definitely watch Melvin son. Recommend him for chill, relaxing evening watching FPS. That shirt is really something special. Thank you. We have the obvious cowboy riding a shark, puking a rainbow. Huh? In space. Join you on my second stream while getting some work done at the office. Nice. Thank you so much for putting me on. I love having you here in any capacity. This is where you get the Revenant hint too. I imagine it's a group of three sisters. I'm hoping the three sisters refer to the towers here. In my defense, the reason I used contiguous and said it's not in Raya Lucaria is the grounds are on the outside and sending gate you would use to exit, but it's technically on the other side of the big gate. I get what you mean now. For the purposes of a hint, I would definitely call that in, but like, I get what you mean. Of all the instructions here, I didn't expect the Sisters 3 hint to be an issue. Sorry. Oh, hello. There are aristocrats here, and I forgot that. Riding a shark, puking a rainbow. Layers. The artistry of it. You exclusively play with controller? Nice. The only shooters I've spent much time playing controller with is I played Call of Duty on PlayStation with my brother a bunch. And so that's the one I got okay at, and I could see how you could be really good. I was not really good, but I could snipe on maps I knew really well. And, you know, set up in the, well, with good angles. And I could run and gun quite well. I got how it worked. But I'm still blown away when I see people like Melvin's son playing controller as well as they do. Question, wouldn't you hide a secret? Yeah. And they said among the ruins. Oh, is it going to be the invisible door? I was looking around for, what are they called? Stone Sword Key Gremlin. Wait, it's Celivis. Hang on. I don't need to restart my search. I just need to change my parameters and we can start it from where I'm standing. And I think I should begin searching near Celivis's place. Why not? Halo is my stomping ground. Halo's a great game. I played a little bit of those in college as they were coming out because friends wanted to play PvP. Only a little bit because I didn't have an Xbox. I thought Halo was fine. And my friends loved it, and so they kicked my ass because they played so much more. But I enjoyed it. More recently, my brother and I co-opted through all of them other than Infinite. We're waiting on co-op to be put into Infinite so we can do that together. And I was really shocked how much I enjoyed every last Halo game. Very fun thing to do with a friend. Okay, that's not in the ruins. None of these look like obvious places to like whack and reveal a hidden door. Or something like that. And there aren't messages gathered around the ground. I haven't already misremembered the clue, have I? A dirty secret in a cellar among the ruins, not far from the Sisters 3. Behind Carrier Manor? It's a possibility. Not far means somewhere else along these grounds. I have to keep that in mind. There was a place over here I dropped down at one point, but it didn't like lead anywhere, right? What? What the fuck?
I loved you with all I have. How could you forget such bliss?
Who the fuck is that?
That hurts. Please, I beg you, cease this cruelty.
New Halo's dying, if not dead, unfortunately. Does really drop the ball. I think it can come back, but it does need work, yeah. I've really enjoyed what I've played of it, but I haven't played constantly, and I know there are some annoyances and content problems. Oh my god. I did meet someone here at one point, didn't I? Who? I can't target them. Hello? Pidia's Bell Bearing. Dolores the Sleeping Arrow Puppet. We should leave. No, hang on, I should look around here more. One sec. I can't attack here. Intriguing. Intriguing. Halo's a very good game to drink to. Yes, it is. Can we get a shout out for Indoor Playground? Working their way through the Halo games as a duo. Drinking all the while. Real life friends of mine. Hilarious people. Big recommendation. According to the wiki, and lol I know about the wiki, but apparently you can do the blind maiden stuff after using Miquella's needle. However, her quest is hard to complete without progressing through the area naturally, so it would basically be us driving. Cool lore though. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. I don't mind driving, but not right now. We'll get to that. Thank you so much for looking that up, Bad Pixie. That's kind of counterintuitive. You think that's bad? Try playing with a trackpad. I have a friend who played Quake that way. He swore he was good at it. I never played against him, but I doubt. I would expect her to disappear. There'd be no closure since the 3 fingers are gone. Puppet Revolution. She got jumped and you aren't even going to call an ambulance? We didn't heal Selin. I don't help people. We've proved that. Hydra witnesses a murder and his first reaction is turn around and act like I saw nothing. I didn't want to get jumped by the fucking puppets either. Like, I mean, I can't use the soul here, can I? Mm-mm. Not on what I think are the puppets. So I just got their bell bearing and spirit ashes, right? No, there's nothing in that description. And I got spirit ashes, yes? For Dolores. Spirit of a handsome archer who dressed in the style of a man. Called the Silent Hunter by some, she fires St. Trina's arrow from her short bow. Dolores once belonged to the Round Table Hold, where she was both a critic and a friend of Gideon the All-Knowing. It was because of her that he and Seluvis went their separate ways. Alright, whatever. Okay. Alright, whatever. That was rather aggressive for just reading the description of a spell I got. Sorry. I'm angry at item descriptions and reading generally. What can I say? Play Minecraft and Mass Effect with a trackpad? Can you summon her here? Do you mean down in there? Let's go check. No, not Ash of War. Where the, there they are. Can't hear. I probably can't at the top of this ladder. Lots of people are angry at reading lately. Alright, Dolores? Who? Oh, you know what? We need to be in a certain place to summon. No, I can't summon. I don't know where I can summon. No clue. So, I mean, I have the bell bearing. Oh, thank goodness that I remembered that. I have the bell bearing. Is there something it enables me to buy that will help progress this? Might as well offer EGs 2 while we're here. Bell bearing shop 2, Pityas, please. Budding Horn, Old Fang, Slumbering Egg, Ritual Pot, Celestial Dew, Larval Tear, Glintstone Craftsman, whatever. Fuck Glintstone, but I'll take it, sure. Carrion Retaliation, yeah, whatever, I'll take that. Ripple Blade. Arcane A, nothing else. Interesting. Unique weapon wielded by young Albinorix, the sword is modeled after the ripples that are thought to be the origin of their species. Its attack power is greatly enhanced with one's arcane attribute. Wild Strikes, swing with wild abandon. That's not a skill. That's... Weathered map. No idea what map that is, but okay. Nothing in his store looks super important to me. I feel like every time I look over to talk to you, it's just me telling you, I don't remember this. If you're curious, I'm about whether or not I'm about to get it. Worse than that, I remember looking at this in the past. I don't recall if we've ever sat down, tried to figure it out, or were successful. Pomegranates. Is this map involved in the quest I'm doing? Or is it just coincidence that he also sold the map? Or she. Sorry, you guys have been saying she. No, it's not involved. Okay, thank you, thank you. I will leave that behind. Maybe, not involved. I haven't, like, gotten anything, so there's no reason to go back to Jaren yet. Do I have to refresh the area and just go back down there or something? Will the dolls be gone and I'll have free access to the body to shove a fucking soul stone in it? Is that what it is? That person's voice really carried, by the way. I kept thinking I was going to drop too far down. And it kept getting louder. I heard them from the top of the cliff, through so many twists, turns. in relatively open air. How'd that voice reach me? Look, a donut? Close. Close. It is food. No, everything's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's likely to be here then. Down here is fair territory to fight. So this is not part of it in some sense. Amazing how loud you can shout when you're being murdered by puppets. Pokemon taught me it's a donut. What's funny is he's looking in the exact opposite areas that the clue said to. The clue said to? Near the Three Sisters. I'm still looking for the cellar. This is gonna sound dumb because I know I hopped down onto the wall of like the manor proper, but I thought that was the cellar. Just because it was down, I thought maybe whoever wrote that note had seen them go over the edge and written cellar for some reason. But that's not what I'm looking for the cellar still. Okay. Glad you asked about the map. When you found Pity, I was worried that would throw you off. I'm getting a little better at realizing what might be the kind of thing I would mistake for important in asking about it. Cellar. Three Sisters. What the fuck are the Three Sisters? Pomegranates. Am I still looking on this rise among these three towers in this area? Or have I finished what I needed around here? Yes, I am. Okay, thank you. The Three Sisters. Pomegranates. Are the Three Sisters the three towers? I'm expecting a no because someone was like, I can't believe he's forgotten the Three Sisters. Once I was here. So... Oh, yes? Really? Oh, I misunderstood either when someone typed that or what they meant by it then. Okay. So the towers are the Three Sisters. It all fits together. I am in the right area. You said so. Good, good, okay. I'm late. What's up, Zetsubo? Good to see you, friend. How are you? You've missed a lot of me just, dealing with sorcerers. And now I'm stuck trying to find a hidden cellar. Okay. All right. If I was a cellar, where would I hide? If I was Saluvis' cellar, where would I hide? There's no way it could be literally under here, is there? No, 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 it says in the ruins. Quite sure it says in the ruins. In a cellar among the ruins, not far from the Sisters 3. I think the ruins end and there's more, like, graves or something over here. Got anything going on this wall? Anything? Could wall hump and strike every spot, but I sort of doubt the value of that. You, though. Ah, come on. You looked perfectly set back. Damn. I was fairly confident in that for a moment. Damn. Nope, still stupid. Alright. This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right at all. If it was valuable, there'd probably be messages down here anyway. Hello. Is that an opening? I mean, it's not a cellar, though. It's not, and it's not a cellar. I've given up the word cellar. Come on, Hydro. Focus. You haven't seen an enemy in hours? True. Can you triangulate with the towers? To be honest, this quest is way too vague. I'm on a delay. You were still wondering what they were when I sent that? Oh, okay, I see. Always on a different adventure, and I joined 2 hours late. Literally in pain with how much you walked over it. I know, right? Pomegranates, is it inside, like, one of the ruins? Like, literally, you know, within the walls of some ruins, or set in the wall of a ruin? Should I stop checking the, Yes, it is. Okay, so I should stop checking the walls around, like, cliff edges and stuff. Might as well test all these. I haven't stopped and checked many of these just because I've come to rely so much on player messages for hidden things. I thought there'd be at least one, and I didn't notice any. My mistake for trusting, I guess. Cellars are usually next to buildings. Okay. I have heard this sparkling over here. I assumed it was just a, what's it called? A scarab. Oh, it is. That's not a hint. Back here before I just run off. The floor in here or something? I can't really, like, attack the floor easily. If I jump off of it, though, like the rock before, maybe it will bust open. Didn't know any messages. You literally ran over them multiple times. Did I? Whoops! Sorry, everybody. Hey, welcome to the stream if you're new here. This is how it goes every time. Did pass by some messages a few minutes ago, like these ones. I must have been talking at the time or distracted by the aristocrat. I don't need you messages. You've told me the place. I can do this. All right, what do you actually say, messages? Hidden path ahead, down. I thought I jumped off that already. Cool. We found it. A team effort. Who are you? Can we get some Jeopardy music in the background? That was my quote, and I'm not attributed. Feel free to edit it. Oh, there's a few figures here. That one looks like a perfumer, maybe? Kinda? That looks like it really has skin. Someone spent a lot of time on these. What I assume are puppets. They might be bodies. These are all the people I can summon, aren't they? Seluvis's puppet, do not touch. Then fuck Seluvis. Oh, how do we stick it to Seluvis? Can I summon in here? No. Fucking Omen Hunter. That is Selen, and it is already moving. Oh, its clothes are moving just a little bit. Transplant Primal Glintstone. Well, that was a lot more hygienic than taking it out.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been?
Not long. I figured the riddle out very quickly. You'd have been impressed with me.
A new body once again.
Shut up. Shut up. You don't need to tell her that. Shut up.
Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current.
Yeah.
Apprentice. I owe this all to you.
Just keep killing more sorcerers. That's the only thanks I need.
Finally, I can return to the academy.
Kill them all.
Expel the Karian
Expel and kill.
and restore the primeval current.
Yeah, we'll deal with the sorcerers that come after that, but let's just kill sorcerers that are there right now for now. Okay, I can finally sit back in my chair and relax. She did her waiting, 12 years of it. Intelligence 9, remember? Hey, Nuke, good to see you, friend. How are you? Hope you had a good day, friendo.
My apprentice, as thanks for procuring this new form,
Oh?
I'll be holding you to a higher standard.
No, I don't want to know any of this shit. So. There was a puppet here, already shaped like Sorceress Selin, right beside a bed with rumpled sheets, inside of what was a hidden room, right beside the brightest glowing and therefore most important message: Seluvis's puppet, do not touch. I would like to repeat, I'm glad he's dead. At least I married my doll and made an honest toy out of her. So Hydra, where to now? That's it. I assume there's more in Raya Lucaria. I assume there's more, right? But it does seem unlikely she'd just come right up here. Pomegranates, is there more to that quest? Or is she just like, now I'll get my revenge and... Yes? Okay. Dexieth, what would you like, friendo? Give us the teal scarab, you got it. I went too far down. I think that's the teal scarab. Enjoy. Yes, ... Okay. What do you think the odds are of me figuring it out? Very low, low, 50-50, high, very high. What do you think the odds are that I figured it out? Or that I could figure it out? Zero, 3. All right, she has moved on. Good. Read message. I will return to the Academy, my apprentice, to expel the Carian royal family and restore the primeval current. Okay, she wasn't in Renala's, but, you know, why would she be right at Renala's? Let's check some of the entryways. Very high. Thank you, Bad Pixie. Okay. No. Check the other entryway. I think you'll get it. Cannot compute 100%, 99.9% over the course of the next 5 years. No. One more exterior, and then I'll start looking more interior. No. Okay, did she make it like partway through or something? Is she sitting in here, or can I talk to her in here somewhere at one of these places? Was there any part of Raya Lucaria that I didn't sort of like make use of that I can recall? I feel like at one point there was what felt like almost a dead end. Someplace that seemed like it might be important, but there was nothing there. But I think I have this really weird vague memory that I eventually found how it connected to everything else. And so it was just like an alternate path. Anyway, those memories are very vague. I doubt I'll be able to act on them. What are we looking for? I'm trying to find the next step in Sorceress Selin's quest. Now that she has been reborn and apparently wants to overthrow the Carian sorcerers that rule Raya Lucaria right now. Got no idea how to do this, but that's what we're trying to do. That is the goal. Might not be quick. With that message, maybe 1%, depending on how many times you run past what you're looking for. It's been shown you're willing to check every possible location except the correct one, so eventually. I think I just forgot to check one of these menus. Hang on. I don't think I checked the menu at Schoolhouse Classroom. I don't think I checked the menu here. All the menus are gone. I'm just teleporting to Sites of Grace, which generally have enemies a little ways away from them so that you don't get attacked the moment you teleport here. And I'm not wandering far enough to run into an enemy. So... she wants to kill the royal family, not the sorcerers. I thought she wanted to take over Raya Lucaria. Okay. I know where the Carrion Study Hall is. That has the word Carrion in it. We could go there. Is the manor Carrion? Whose manor is this? Yep, Caria. Okay. So then, let's look around here. Nothing? Now you just doomed him? She wants to kill the Carrion family. This is Caria Manor. What's... really? I'm wrong with that? Fuck. See you next stream where we're still looking for Selin. Pomegranates. Is she not in Caria Manor somewhere? Or is that not the next step? Not in the manor? Fuck. What else? What would she do first? There's no reason she'd be here, I don't think. I just don't know what to do, so it's easy to hit this button combination and come look around here real quick. Oh, you know one thing I mean to ask you about at some point? Is Nefeli. Well, I guess you huff enough of those Spirit Hawk ashes, they give you some get up and go, and she got up and went. Her message stated the academy. Okay, pomegranates. So I'm going to Raya Lucaria to find her. Whether she's killing people at Raya Lucaria or not, she's inside Raya Lucaria? Wow, good timing. Yes, all right. Okay. Where? She's inside Raya Lucaria in every possible interpretation of those words. Thank you. Thank you for the clarity. Okay. Pomegranate's nearest site of grace. If anyone happens to know. Last time someone left the round table, you killed them. Hey, last time a lot of things happened, I killed someone, okay? It's kind of what we do. I've made peace with that. Grand Library. Schoolhouse Classroom, Debate Parlor, Church of the Cuckoo, Grand Library. Very close to Renala's, thank you. Okay. I did check the menu on this one, just in case, right? If you're being cheeky when you say very close and you mean the Grace. Okay, nothing here. There's a bunch of messages here. Wicked sword ahead. Behold, weak foe. I don't know who that is. Can I hit them? I can't swing. Can I push it from one side like Link would? No. Can I roll through it? No. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Selin, if you're here, say something, honey. Say something so I can find you. Selin? Selin. Can you talk to the giant lady in the center? I can. And I was about to say I've already done that, but let's go look one more time in case we have options.
Art thou now assured?
Anything hidden in this cosmetics menu? No? Okay.
Be not alarmed, nor afraid.
You don't know what I have to deal with, Renala. Fear and alarm are the appropriate responses. You don't even know, lady. You don't even know.
Selin, graven witch, enemy of Karia. I vow this time to crush both your flame and your primal stone. I am Jaren, bringer of your death.
Would you shut up and fight, dude?
Forget.
Ooh, good incantation. I like it. Easy. Easy. Sorceress Selin defeated, returning to your world. We get a rune arc and a furl calling finger remedy. Jaren is our good friend who we're not going to fight. He's never going to die. We're keeping this one, okay? We're keeping this one. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Rhea Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increase intelligence and arcane to the detriment of stamina. This gentle-looking crown was granted to a scholar who excelled in her studies, which also merited the title of Witch. What have you done? This is so Hydro. I knew it. No? I want to see his reaction. We will. What? Monster? Wait, what? There's nothing here.
Art thou now be not.
There's nothing here. Should I go find Jaren? Jaren's not listed here anymore. He used to be listed there. Jaren's not listed at Radon's, is he? Where's Jaren? Do you want to know why we're all het up? Well, presumably because I just killed Sorcerer Selin, but I don't know what other choice I had. I guess, yeah, I do want to know. There was a gold sign to help her? What, in the same place? You took the red sign to kill her. Oh, hey. Did you know there was a gold sign to help her, or did you make the same mistake I did? There were two summon signs? How far away was the other one? Was the other one like here? Or was the other line like here at least? Was it very close? Or was it nearby? The bloodlust knows no bounds. Just missed the one to help her? Well, I helped her, and it seemed like her fate was terrible. What's up, Forculus? Good to see you, friend. How are you today? Hope you've had a good day. Rewards are so much better for helping her right next to it. So you just spent an hour progressing her quest, bringing her back to life to kill her. She ended up like one of them kids from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. You just had to turn your head to see it. Same place on the right. Look, maybe I am an Inquisitor, okay? And she was a sorceress. And yeah, I am rationalizing, but I'm getting used to quests turning out like this, so...
My thanks for the aid given.
You're welcome.
I heard from Iji that Lady Rani might have found herself a champion. But I didn't know he was talking about you. You've helped me fulfill an old promise. This is the least I can do for you. Please, take it.
That seems pretty good, too. As a reward.
Well, I must be leaving now. Brave warrior, if the fates deign it. No, we shall indeed meet again at the next glorious tourney.
And we're invited to the party. I think these rewards have got to be the better ones. Didn't your mother ever tell you to think before you do things? My mother raised me wonderfully, and there were 2 lessons she always hammered into me. There were 2 things she was always telling me. Number 1 is she would always say, you never listen, and number 2 was something else. To be honest, it might have been better it happened like this. So I checked the wiki. Maiden's not doable. Cannot be completed as an object was locked. I mean, you sided with Selim because she killed sorcerers, but it turns out Jaren also kills sorcerers, so win-win. I'm not too broken up, though yeah, that might not have been what I'd chosen had I noticed. I probably would have helped Selin had I noticed. But I'm not too broken up. We know she never asked him why he's wearing a gimp mask. Alright, so, does he go back here? Just out of curiosity? Jaren returned to his job in this empty castle. Doesn't look like it. Pomegranates, is there anything else to do with Jaren? And further pomegranates, if it's now just that I could have summoned him for a boss fight, you can just tell me, yeah, he would now be available for a boss fight. No, there's nothing else to do with Jaren. Okay. Rule number 1, don't trust a tarnished. An object. How many grapes do you have? I think a handful. Especially if Hydra's playing. Alright, well, I guess we'll call that, Celia Key quest crossed off. Next. I don't know why you people watch, but I'm really glad you do. Pomegranates, give me a big ol' hint. The vague ones are hard for me to follow. Give me a big ol' hint. What I can do next for the sorcerer I gave 10 runes to. Or if I've fucked that up, just tell me I fucked that up. For reference, the last thing I think I did was give him a glintstone key so he could get back into the academy. Speak to him. I don't know where he is. Not much, he's dead. All right, another quest done. We're moving at a faster pace now. I think we're getting better at this game. Pomegranates, when did he die? There's gear at Azure and Lusat now, I think. Oh, okay. Azure is really easy to check. He is right here. Your ignorance is our entertainment. That guy's body is in Rhea Lucaria, though. When you gave him the key, oh, he just dies then? After you gave him the key? Because he goes back and Rhea Lucaria is just fucked with, like, enemies and he just dies? Is that literally the end of his story? He just goes in like, oh, thank God I'm back inside. Wait, what are all these undead? I'm dead. That's what happens? Is he part of some larger lore, or is it literally just like, he was stupid and weak and he went back to a place filled with enemies? As soon as you give him the key, he goes into the academy and he's not a good enough sorcerer to survive it. Wow. There are items you can collect off his body, that's it. Wow. He made it pretty far in, though. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Jeez. Pomegranates. Is there any quest or story I get out of being rebirthed? Or is it just a chance to rebuild your character? I don't mean, will I be rebirthed with a little item that if I read gives a hint at some lore. I mean, if I am rebirthed, will I come back and just as an example, a new NPC will be in the room with me and Renala and be like, ah, so you've just come back. I had that experience too. Find me where the moon strikes a pointed rock and we can talk more about this, and then I'll need a million hints to find that. Something like that. No, nah, just a rebirth? Cool, all right. Absolutely ripping through these quests by finding out some of them aren't quests and some of them I failed long ago. Great. It's cosmetic and build reroll only. Pomegranates, if you rebirth, no, actually, I'm not going to ask that. Pomegranates, so I can't find the Blind Maiden. I can do nothing about the Blind Maiden. She is dead or locked away or whatever. I can't even find her, let alone do her quest. You cannot progress her to finish it, but I can find her. Pomegranates, where is she right now? Welcome home, Shoujo. You can just tell me, where is she? She's either in one of 3 locations. Go ahead and tell me. Unless by crazy coincidence, she's in a place I don't even know exists. I guess maybe we can go back to hints. But if there are places I've been, and maybe just not checked a corner or not been there while she was there, just tell me. What are those 3 places? Unless they patched it, 1 object required should still be unobtainable. Fine. Where is she right now? Purified Ruins. Where are the Purified Ruins? Go to the lake-facing cliffs site of Grace in Liurna. Okay. Don't even know which she we're talking about. I think her name's Hayeta, from what someone said earlier. Purified Ruins, Gatetown Bridge, or Bellum Church. I'm near the Purified Ruins. Am I? No. Stillwater Cave? She should be standing nearby. Ah! Hello.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi.
My name is Hayeta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light.
Okay.
If I might be so bold as to ask,
Got
would
it.
you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me?
Yeah, so I see,
It's
okay.
been weeks since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next. But when
Okay.
I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
That's noble. Okay, I see how this would work. So then I would give her a Shabriri grape. That would progress her story. I would need to find where she is next, probably give her another grape. I see the bounds of this quest, I understand. Boy, it's too bad I can't do it. I'm pretty sure we can take it to the same logical conclusion, just based on how every other quest I've done goes. What the fuck, lady? Okay, there we go. That's how every quest ends anyway, so it's like I did it.
I'm so sorry, my dears.
Right? That may have been pent-up tensions from a lot of failed quests. I mean, you're not wrong, but... Dude, what was that fucking spell she cast? She blew me away. Frenzy Flame Stones. About violence about women in gaming. God, I wish that had not been a woman. I do not want to perpetuate that. But that's not why I attacked her. Brutal Hydro. That's 3 NPC kills in a day. Let's just cross that quest off. This is really raising the average of quests completed per stream dramatically. This is what an 11-bit number of deaths does to the modern gamer. It was said you'd destroy the Sith, not join them. All right, who's next on the hit list? There's a big convention where the Finger Maidens all gather together and finger. 3 in a day. Whatever did your fellow Tarnished do to you? The last thing I have written down here is this with the giant jar and stuff. Just a little bit vague. Pomegranates. What do I get from this? Is it story and like a big weapon? Is it, you know, like just a fucking talisman? A talisman. A talisman. Okay. You get a talisman you'll never use? Okay. I probably don't feel like standing around there fighting those incredibly dangerous enemies just to get a talisman, yeah. Probably. Probably not. They've got so much goddamn health or defense or something. It takes a long time to kill them, whatever the reason. Would you like to know what the talisman is? Sure, yeah, pomegranates, what's the talisman? Anyone and everyone, let me know, what's the talisman? I've used this, I've used that, key to treasure chest, I've used that. Think I've used that. I've used that. I've used that. Yeah, pretty sure. It's an item, and your gear gets copied to an NPC to fight for the Jar Warrior. Great Jar Talisman, it's to raise equip load. Great Jar's Arsenal gives you a hefty equip load bonus. There's one last side quest I can think of that you started and haven't finished. The Pig Talisman lets you fly according to Jackie Chan Adventures. It's not in the player's gear. Pomegranates, is there anything left to do with the Tonic of Forgetfulness? Or have I fucked up whatever quest line that was or something? And, Pomegranates, same question for Serpent's Amnion. So I guess since I've asked 2, you should be clear which one you're answering about. But I'll assume this first wave of answers is just about the Tonic of Forgetfulness. You missed that whole quest line. Okay. So that's done with. Same quest line. Oh, really? And I can't do that? Pomegranates, I've broken that quest line. Random other players, if you're online, you drank it already? Did I? No, I didn't. Did I? That one was energy beams from the eyes? Oh, the Pig Talisman. Can you address the fact that Hydra hasn't helped a single NPC find happiness this run through? Hey, I haven't found happiness either. Oh, Hydra, bless your heart. What did I misunderstand? I understand. It's funny I forgot that I drank the Tonic of Forgetfulness. Who gave this to me again? God damn it, that thing was really effective. You can still give this to the girl, but it's not worth anything, no reward. Alright. This was given to me by Tanith. I remember that. Pomegranates, when did I drink that? I tried drinking it when Ronnie told me, forget everything I told you. Because I 50% thought maybe this will be kind of funny as a reference, and 50% thought this could be it. It's meant for her daughter? Tanith's daughter? You never drank it. Fuck's sake, Hydro. Presumably not, considering the state of her employer, you can still give it to the girl. Everyone's just, I can't, I feel, you guys are, bless your heart, what the fuck? You're making me think you must have already typed the answer. You can't still be reacting to the fact I've forgotten. It can't be that funny that I've forgotten about the tonic of forgetfulness. I forget constantly. You should have been foreseeing this joke that I didn't even intend for weeks. What, did someone give the answer and I've missed that, or did I read it and forget it already? Is that why everyone's laughing? What the fuck? They're making fun of your shit memory, dude? Still? I said pomegranates. I need an answer. How do you guys want to give me hints for so long, and when I say pomegranates, you're too busy laughing at me for the third time about the same mistake? That is the answer? Oh, just in-game, you as the player never get to see you drink it? Move on, not worth it. You didn't drink it in-game. All right. There are 2 quest lines you can use it, and he's missed both of them. Okay. Well, then why didn't anyone answer my pomegranates about... I did ask who to give it to, right? Or did I just think that one? Pomegranates, who does it go to? I'm not going to go bother taking it or killing them, giving it to them or killing them right now. I'm just curious. Who gets it? You drank the tonic in real life. It was a joke that you drank it IRL because you have a bad memory. I get that. It's just it went on so long. I was like... I thought I asked about this. Are people now laughing because they told me and I've already forgotten they told me within 60 seconds? An NPC you never met. It goes to Raya. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm pretending to be cool, but I'm fuming inside. What else can we do? Yeah, go follow my TikTok. This is a highlight I will definitely try to cut for TikTok, but I don't know how you can properly just encapsulate what just happened in 30 seconds. So it'll probably just be in the highlights video. I don't even know how I'll cut it for that. I may not want to relive this experience to cut it for the highlights video. What's up, Rigel? Good to see you, friend. How are you? Don't follow the youth trends. Rigel, I have 2 TikToks that have more than 1 million views. I have nearly 15,000 followers on there, and I have more than 1 million total likes, not just views, across all my videos. I've made peace with TikTok. I will post as many TikToks as I can. I am the youth now. I know phrases like bet and say less. Though I learned those from Felody playing Valorant with her and her friends. OBS screen capture the chat replay. Did you finish Dung Eater? I killed him. Pomegranates, people that saw me kill the loathsome Dung Eater, is there anything more to do with that? Last side quest I can think of is pretty buggy, so we'd probably have to tell you exactly how to do it. Thanks so much for the clip Monday night, I appreciate that. I'm in a mild, slightly somber mood. Oh. Well. I'm sorry you're not in a rejoiceful mood. I hope you feel happier, more energetic soon, friendo. What about Bach? Oh yeah, Bach. We'll get to him in a second. I'll write his name down. Nothing else you can do with a Dung Eater anymore. Cool. Related, pomegranates. Let's talk about Rodrika for a second. The screaming from across the place. Who the fuck was she talking about? Or would that still be a spoiler? Because that might have been grand enough to be something to do with the very end of the game. Seeing as he's, you know, dead. Diamond, that hasn't stopped anyone in the past. Bach? Could also go check up on Patches, but I don't know if he's around. Still can't believe there's a big drop name of someone named Dung Eater in the game. So I'm just writing down some names like Patches. There was one more I wanted to write down. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I would like to ask. Check. What was the last thing you did for Bach? You're probably locked out by now. I think I gave him a sewing kit. Long time ago. The loathsome Dung Eater. Let's not forget his superlatives. He worked hard for that title. By the way, did you ever find the waifu girl you could never find? Yeah, I think you're talking about Millicent. With lots of hinting, I found Millicent. We haven't seen Bach since the very start of the game. Yeah, I believe the last time I saw Bach was in the coastal cave, where he was injured, and I gave him a sewing kit. But I may have seen him once after that. I'm not sure. That's done. No Bach? I missed him. He's dead. All right. Pomegranates, is there anything to do with Gestalk, the guy stomping on Godric? No, right? He's just gonna stomp on Godric. The loathsome dung eater is just a regular occurrence in LA? Hmm. Yes, but it may be broken. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about Gestalk. It should be bugged. All Bach and no bite. I checked Gestalk fairly recently. He was standing on top of Godric the Grafted, stomping on him. He ran a shop. He said he was free now, and he didn't do anything else. And now he's gone. Pomegranates, where should he be now? Or is this a sign it's bugged? Gone is good. Still no arms. Time for circling around fingers. Revenge ahead, therefore let there be wrath. Keep going. Hello. That's Nefeli and Kenneth Height. Not Gestalk.
It's been some time.
Yeah.
I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds.
That all sounds great. When are you gonna get measured for a chair in your size?
Again, I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. Some call me by the
Oh, there's
title of
Gestalk.
Lady,
Just noticed him.
but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
That's a start, though.
Should you become Elden Lord,
When I
would gladly lighten your burden.
What does that mean?
Farewell, fellow warrior. I will remain to summon the storm.
What does that
Your
mean?
guidance and your fight surely lie elsewhere.
Could you give me a hint where elsewhere is? Because I've got a lot of trouble finding elsewheres.
I will remain, but your guidance surely lie elsewhere.
Kenneth?
Ah, nice to see you after so long. Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady Nefeli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being,
I, Kenneth Height,
castle with my lady.
the one and only enfranchised voter in this democracy.
Time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is.
I'm gonna be a
just
lord. I don't give a
as
shit.
you imagine.
Fucking Kenneth.
For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards.
What the fuck? How'd you get it to work? No idea what triggers that? He definitely should have been gone earlier. This quest is all sorts of messed up.
Glory of knighthood. I hope it is
3 fucking
just
times I tried to get it to work. It's very buggy. I think it's missing a step or 3, so if it doesn't make sense, that's why. Bugged on 9 out of my first 10 characters. Are you telling me you wouldn't love a chair that big? To feel like you live in a world of giants? It would be nice. It's like a good photo op. It's just, you know, for like a ruler, it means whatever you want it to mean. The bug has been patched. I'm pretty sure it's almost always able to get to this point. Elsewhere, south of Cyrodiil, east of Valenwood, west of Blackmarsh. Is this a reference to the real Kenneth Height? I don't know, because I don't know the real Kenneth Height. If it helps you, this guy is a noble I found standing in a field. I cleared out a little keep, and he took it over, and he made a pact with the Beastmen so that they defended it for him. and then he selected a new ruler for Limgrave, which turns out is Nefeli. That's all I think I know about Kennethite. Probably the only remaining living elector, yeah. The vote's unanimous. Everyone else can vote, but they just don't bother. Non-cursed humans, at least. I want a child-sized chair to make me feel like a giant. Hey, guess Doc. You get all the stomp out of you?
Ah, you, is it? Haven't seen your mug in quite some time. As you can see, I'm the new ladies' attendant. Freedom was worth squat. Besides, I like it round here. Lady Nefeli still fair of heart and countenance. Still, I have the ladies' trust, so I can loot all the corpses I like.
Wow.
I'll let you take a look at the goods if you fancy.
Real great kingdom you got here, Nefeli. Real great. Jesus, dude. I think I have, like, enough of those. I have 6 of those we're definitely not going to use. Cool. Okay. All right, then. So, okay. Just a quick check. Does anything change here if I hit the site of grace and then go back to them? Anyone move? Anything change? You progressed his quest correctly. His and Nefeli's are tied together. The greenskins hide with the greenskins. You're hitting the memory potion too hard again. The greenskins? Oh, Ken Height writes TTRPGs. Still don't know the name. Votes don't matter. Fantasy worlds shall never have republics. If they, then they shall soon fall, are just extremely corrupt. Only cults like god kings and monarchies. Gostock and a Gostock. Another one off the list. Gostock had to Gostock up his wares. He had to go stock up his wares. Yeah. All right. Okay. So they all say the same stuff. Pomegranates. Does the storm actually occur? She's just talking, right? Cross off Bach. Pomegranates. Just to confirm, I think you said this the other day. I can't meet Gold Mask, right? Fuck that up too much. I cannot meet Gold Mask again. Not anymore. Good. Back when Gideon Ofnir, who I've now killed, told me about all those people, Gold Mask was the only one I gave a shit about. Met them once. Didn't realize I had. Forgot where I met them. Everything about the conversation. Can't meet them now. Going well. Another quest crossed off the list. Incredible pace this evening. An incredible pace. Pomegranates. Anyone know where Patches is or if it's important? Last time I saw him, he was in the Volcano Manor. But I killed Rykard. The whole Volcano Manor fell apart and he left. Shaded Castle. Shaded Castle. Where's the Shaded Castle? Would you like exact? Well, Pomegranates, where's the Shaded Castle? Zone or whatever. One of his places was in Lanedale, and, well, I feel like small chair is something where you can't even fit your butt on it at all, and that's sad. You'd feel like a giant, but you would be left standing. I worry about that with a small chair. Never finished Patch's quest, so no, completely unimportant. He should be in the Swamp Castle. He wasn't in the Shaded Castle when Hydra went there earlier, probably because Hydra did the castle before Volcano Manor. Does that mean I fucked it up? Pomegranates, where exactly in the Shaded Castle? Just so I can quickly, you know, check it and not run the entire Shaded Castle wondering if he's there or not. What game is next? We'll probably do the Cuphead DLC. I imagine it will take a week or two of streams. I mean, Cuphead's not easy, so maybe it will take longer. But we'll probably do the Cuphead DLC. As for the next game that will likely take more time, I'm not sure. I've been thinking about Cyberpunk. I've been thinking about Alien Isolation. I've been thinking about Tymesia, which is this Bloodborne-esque game about to come out on Steam. I'm open to ideas. Castellan's Hall in the hallway. I went to Castellan's Hall, right? This is Castellan's Hall, isn't it? And yeah, I want to walk back along the hallway I was just facing. This is Castellan's Hall. On the bridge just to the boss room. Thank you. Thank you. Hey!
Oh,
You look exactly the same as always.
I had a bit of a slip-up, that's all. I should have stuck to what I know best.
Kicking people in pits and stealing their stuff.
I know I can trust you. Gullible, yes, but a good soul.
I mean, I haven't killed you yet.
Certain that Tanith gets this.
There aren't a lot of people that can say that, Patches. You understand how important that is? Dancers castanets. Should I tell him now about Tanith?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just makes me sick to see her all bent out of shape. Come on, Tanith, back on your high horse where you belong. You're able then? Then I can rest easy, my friend.
He's still moving. He's still alive. I can't talk to him. I assume he'll disappear if I go over here and come back. Let's check on that. For curiosity's sake, let's check on that. Is there a Weeping Angel reference around here? Maybe. This is where you'd put it. Alright, he's gone. Any of these look like the only Weeping Angel pose I know? No. And I didn't pay close enough attention to tell you if any of them moved when I wasn't looking. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there is. Okay, the thing is, Tanith is already gone. So... then... did you kill her too? No, she just left. But I would have had to find him in Volcano Manor first and then Shaded Castle. So... if Tanith needs to be here, I would have had to come to Volcano Manor, find Patches, progress him, not do Volcano Manor, or at least not to the end, then find Patches in the Shaded Castle, and come back to Volcano Manor. Pomegranates, is that correct? Or can I find Tanith somewhere? Or is there somewhere else to take these castanets? Other than to Tanith. Castanets used by dancers from foreign lands received from Patches. The passionate dance comprises no seductiveness, but merely a dignified beauty. You can find her. Tanith is still around. What? I didn't listen too carefully when she said she was leaving. Pomegranates, did she give me any indication where she was gonna go? Nope. You don't need to give her that? To find Patches again? Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to tell Patches I did what he asked me to. She left the Volcano Manor. A lot of these quests seem like they've been designed so that if you're a little bit lucky, the way you progress through the game will likely progress the quest in the correct order. So I would take a guess that she is on the Altus Plateau or later. Is there any sensible place I can imagine Tanith being? All I know about her is she disliked the Two Fingers and the Greater Will and thought that was all bullshit and wanted to fight against it. She had a Crucible Knight bodyguard. No, I got no idea where she might choose to go. Not off the top of my head. Not directly, but you could guess from what she said. Okay, I won't spend long working on this, but Pomegranates, can you give me a hint about what she said or where she might be or what I should be thinking about? Give me like 3-4 minutes to think that over and see if I come up with it. Tree Sentinel? No, she had a Crucible Knight. Her lover. Her lover? Her lover? Her lover? She's still in the area of Volcano Manor. What is Seathwater Terminus? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Temple of Iglay. There. Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. This is what I'm looking for. Remember when we saw the video of the God-devouring serpent turning into Rykard, yada yada, pulled the sword out of its throat, and I was like, no, I'll go do other quests. Really feeling that right now. I could just go. I see her there. You have no other quests? Patches. Hey. Sorry about that. He had the voice of an angel going through a car engine.
Thank you!
I'm sorry for your loss. Could I offer you these dancer's castanets?
What is it? I am in need of that. I must continue devouring my beloved lord.
What? I thought that wet sound was the fucking arm things moving. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that immensely. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Good to have you here.
Oh, you...
Hey.
Allow me some time. Our lord's carcass is vast, and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
At least it's like on this like cooling lava, so you know, she's not eating him raw. What the fuck am I saying?
Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
Well, it does answer the question no one asked, who devours the god devourers? What's up, Lady Wolf 503? Good to see you, friend. How are you today? Hope you've had a good one. Wonderful to have you here. Did she take the castanets just out of idle curiosity, or do I still have them? Okay, so she did take them. I have no use of these. Slides them into her pocket. Maybe she just ate them in her fervor to eat things. You going to add her to your kill list? I might. Don't be hard on yourself, Tanith. You've already managed to eat a huge amount of it. Now, Hydro, what do we do with NPCs we dislike? We need to keep the same energy and be equal to all NPCs.
Oh, you. Allow me some... Our lord's car...
Really?
Dear, I wish to be one day...
Oh. You're good, I'm glad to hear that. Didn't you just post a TikTok about him? Yeah, coincidentally I did. Pomegranates, is there anywhere to progress this quest, or is this strange thing like the ending of her quest line? God, and I thought the meatloaf at camp was moving too much to stomach. Glad to be here. Glad you're glad to be here. What's the message say? Hold ahead. Stand as far as I know, they didn't finish it. Together we'll dance the flamenco with the very gods. Dunzo? Okay, I really don't want Rykard to come back.
My lord, Rykard.
You're still moving. Invaded by Tannis Knight? What? Ah! Wait! I don't have a shield equipped! Oh, shit. I don't know how to do this without parrying. I'm not too great at doing it with parrying. He goes through those. There we go! It's kind of sad I'm getting good at that because I've had to do it so many times. Aren't you special? Aren't you so special? Okay, this weapon does good damage to him. I'm pleased with that. I could have gone after that. No. Big flight. Always the big flight. Shit. No. There is a way to get behind that, but it's hard to do. I did it once. That is so weird and delayed. Oh, you actually take quite a bit through your shield. You're not a very strong one compared to me anymore. Good game. Aspects of the Crucible Breath. Consort's mask, consort's robe, consort's trousers. So she did eat the castanets. She did eat the castanets. Wow. Wowie, wow, 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 wow. If she ate it, you get them from her stomach. I'm assuming we're not cutting her open, because what we got were her clothes off of her back. Or since she's still dressed, an extra set she had. Mask worn by 10th Lady of the Volcano Manor in the image of a foreign queen. Increases dex. Long ago, when Rykard first set eyes on Tanith, she was working as a dancer in a foreign land. Soon, he made her his consort. She was the only human to remain by his side when he became the Serpent of Blasphemy. In that moment, Tanith was truly charmed by him. Charmed by a serpent. Interesting. One more time, anything change around here if I touch this? No, it still moves. Her body is gone. There's no why eat, which I'm pretty pleased with. Imagine if you just came up and said, why? Consume? At the bottom. Pomegranates. Where do you think Patches is next? Get me out of here. In fact, while I'm waiting for an answer, I'm gonna get out of here. Let's hang out with Azur. He's not as disturbing as Rykard's remaining squirming head. Nowhere it wasn't finished? You've said that about a lot of others. And we've gotten them to points I would call finished. First interaction. Thank you. Oh, I opened that chest where I first interacted with him. And you guys were like, boy, I hope he doesn't find out about that. Didn't you say something like that? Forget which cave it was. Murkwater, thank you. What? When was this added? Maybe you just got it wrong 14 times in a row, Daxieth. Did you ever consider that? Have some humility. I should probably just keep that equipped. It's actually more useful than having the, Actually, is a... Can I equip everything? Cypher pod is a pretty lightweight, right? Medium load! Nice. Nice. Don't mess it up. I'm gonna. I will. Give up hope now. Imagine telling RX Hydro, don't screw it up. Imagine. Huh? Mess it up, just in a funny way. I'll see if I can do that.
Well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Did you drink the forgetfulness?
All of it. Wait. Don't tell me. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, cripes. Please, wait. I surrender. I surrender. I swear. Glad to see we're on the same page.
We got his crouch!
Across you? Not even close.
That's gotta be the way you're supposed to do it. We got his crouch! Yeah! Why can't you talk in this position? Oh my god, they should patch this part. Fuck, dude, you can't talk to Patches in his crouch.
It's been ages since I've seen you.
It's been like 10
Didn't
minutes.
realize it was you. Took you for a demi-human or some such. You know how it is.
I can see why.
Just an innocent mistake. Water under the bridge, eh? Back to business as usual. Hell's bells. This bandit business is hardly what it's cracked up to be. Especially if we keep...
Hey,
running into
Tyrus,
the
how you
likes
doing,
of-
friend? Good to see you. Not sure I said hello to you before.
Maybe I'll
Hope
settle
you're having a
down
good
and show
day.
you
The OP gesture, honestly worried with your track record.
May-
You get mad if I take this now? It's a glass fucking shard. You were gonna kill me over a glass shard. Alright, pomegranates, anything else to do with Patches? Should I go find him elsewhere, or is that it? Patch notes say no. You're done? Cool. Is he back down there running the store again? Because he wouldn't open the shop then. Or is he no longer a shop? If you come back, you can shop with him. That's it. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just out of curiosity for what he has, I will run back down there. Where was it? I just did this. I was just here. Ah, right? Here? Here we are. Okay. Hey, guy.
Well, finally ready, eh? And just in time.
Now in game, I'm super excited to see some deaths happen.
Emporium, where you won't need a
Grand reopening.
because everything is top notch.
How long did it take you to come up with that name? You sell anything of real interest? Graysmith's glass shards. No, no, no. Bought some of that stuff. No, not really. All right. Satisfied my curiosity. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Pleased. Finished may be a strong word for what they did with this quest post-launch. Previously, it just ended where that second fight didn't happen and he was just gone or something. Okay. I'm just assuming Yura died long ago because I got all their shit. Bernal, we killed him as a spirit and stuff, and they left their weapon in a place, and so that's probably done. Yeah, okay. I'm crossing off the jar invaders because I'm not going to bother doing them. I think that's it. We are going to have to, because of time, to do the boss next Monday. Go in against the boss or bosses next Monday. Because tomorrow, I would usually stream, but I have to get on a jet ski, and for the same reason I also have to sleep, so can't stay up for 3 hours fighting a boss. I wish I was better at quests, I wish I was, but look how many we finished in this stream. Don't you blue ball us? This is important, Samantha. Blue balling is not a real thing. If someone's uncomfortable, tell them to go masturbate. But that's not what you're talking about, I know. I just wanted to get that message out there. This is why I was hoping you'd never find Selen's quest. Sorry! Pomegranates, is there anything else in the game I should even consider? Probably not, right? I think you guys, while giving me hints, have sort of hinted at what other quests I may not have found have been cut off and I shouldn't even try and follow up on. There's nothing else I should even think about, yeah? Did old Altus Tunnel not show you finished it? You're good to go? Cool, cool, cool. Smith, you guys have been a massive help throughout the whole playthrough, and a big help today, despite my being so close to my wit's end over the Potion of Forgetfulness. Old Altus Tunnel not show you finished. I didn't see a grace there. No idea. Where would I see the grace? Go masturbate. I just wanted to get that message out there. There are 2 weapons I wanted to see you find if you're interested. Sure. Would they be best at, like, the start of next stream? Or am I going to need all that time to die over and over again? Are they short, quick things I should do now, or should I do them on Monday? At the cave icon on the west side of Altus. Oh, old Altus Tunnel. You're right. You're right. Let me try running there from Altus Plateau real quick. One of them's buried under a mountain of ash now. All right, rule that one out. The other one, though. Go masturbate. I just wanted to get that message out there. If that quote comes up every single time someone wants a random quote from now on, I'll be very happy. I stand to buy that message with no shame. Masturbation is important to physical and mental health. Do it. As much as it improves your... Why did I think it was west instead of north? As much as you find it improves your life and your mood, do it. The potion you drank? We're not going through that again. The other's a reward for beating those 2 tree sentinels at the gate. I don't know if you ever got that. You mean the ones you fled screaming from? I went back up and I did kill them. What's the name of the weapon? I'm pretty sure I killed them. Where's the fucking way down? I thought I was on the side with a way down. There's a way down. I have to disagree there. It's a real thing. It's probably called edging. Tie someone up and bring them as close to the climax as you can without, and bring them over, and then leave room without untying their hands. I think edging is a slightly separate thing, but if you experience discomfort from not orgasming, aka the most basic definition of blue balls I've ever heard, then edging might have that effect on you. Probably would. The thing is, blue balls is almost always brought up as an excuse for, oh, come on. Let's just have sex. I know you're not totally feeling it, but don't leave me now. I'll be so uncomfortable. You're giving me blue balls. No, fuck off. Go masturbate. Don't ever let someone tell you that. It's a shield, actually, the Erdtree Great Shield. Good looking out, but I did get it, yeah. Some people pay 500 an hour for that. Good message. Agreed. Thank you for that. You're very welcome. What the hell? Didn't I open this thing? I must have been going somewhere else when I noticed this and never came back. Okay. Old Altus Tunnel. Well, there's probably a site of grace right at the bottom here, and this can be our warm-up Monday at the start of stream, yeah? Yeah, perfect. This could be our warm-up. Good looking out. Pomegranates, is there anything other than revenants in that horrible fucking street of Elphael? Should I care at all? I didn't say thank you, by the way, a minute ago when I was in the middle of talking, because I wanted to finish that message. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. It's wonderful to have you here. I hope you followed because you're enjoying yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry you had to wait for that, thank you. Nothing worth the pain, no? Okay. Can I tell you what the other one was? Yeah, the one buried under ash? Go for it. Pomegranates. What was it, Bad Pixie? You didn't want to spend the keys? Oh. Are a real thing, vastly overused, usually warranty a doctor's visit. Yeah, if it's a real problem, you should definitely mention it to your doctor. My point is, don't take anyone's excuse that you should sleep with them because they have blue balls. Go kill them with your Revenant hint you got? I actually do kind of want to try that out. Maybe I won't worry about killing them all, but maybe we'll do that too. So, alright. I'm writing down Old Altus Tunnel, but we will also be right here on Monday, so that will help remind me. I'm writing down Heal Revenant. That shouldn't take long to see how effective that is. And I'm writing down... That's it. Go do the end. You did everything else. Or as much as you could. Some people, you screwed up their quests. Others, you just killed. Good job, Hydro. Hydro. There we are. In Lanedale, in the Round Table Hold looking area, behind the Two Fingers door, you said there was no way to open, which you can open just by interacting with it. There's a coded sword, which is a straight sword version of the Cypher Patas. Did I really not just... Did I just not walk up to that door? Really? Or is it only unlocked after a certain point and I didn't go back? Did I really just not walk up to that door? If your erection lasts more than 3 hours, you'll have to be drained with a syringe. If you got that problem, an orgasm won't help. As far as achievements are concerned, you definitely need to go down there with the Revenants. Really was not expecting this discussion from a simple joke. I know, but it's an important message. Like I said, that was not aimed at you, Daxiath. I knew you weren't saying anything to do with that. You keep saying my name. You say that as if it's out of character. If you have actual pain, probably testicular torsion, sex will make it worse. You need to get that fixed immediately. You did, I think there was a message there, though. You walked up to it and you couldn't open it because you ignored the prompt. Ah. That makes more sense. Okay, cool. Great. Samantha, because of jet skiing, because I'm very cool, there is no stream tomorrow. However, I am going to aim to be online Saturday around 5 p.m. US Eastern, a little earlier than normal. I think playing Industria, but I might do Sunset Overdrive, possibly even something else. I'm leaning towards Industria right now. Just having a good time with a single-player game, chilling, hanging out, playing something rather weird. I think that'll be a lot of fun. You should check it out if you're free and interested. Elden Ring will be back on Monday. If, by any chance, I doubt you're worried about this because I'll probably die a lot. If by any chance you're worried there's not enough left for Monday, we are going to talk so much about what all of this fucking means. Lore I missed, misunderstood, your favorite moments of you were so close to getting this and then you walked the complete wrong direction. That's going to take up a lot of time after, you know, credits and shit like that. So don't worry. If it doesn't fill the stream to fight the boss, if I don't have that much left, we have a lot to do. If it takes me the whole stream to fight the boss, or multiple days, we'll stay up late the very final day and have a lot to talk about. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to hear how quests go and lore that I didn't understand. I'm really excited to have that discussion. So, I hope I see you on Saturday, next Monday, or at some point in the future. But whether I do or don't, most importantly, thank you for being here tonight. And take care of yourselves, be safe, happy, healthy, don't take anyone's fucking bullshit excuses about blue balls, and right this second, please, 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 do me a very big favor and stick around for the raid. Even if you only have time to just say hello to whoever we go raid, I would really appreciate it. It always feels better to send a bigger raid, it feels really good to receive a bigger raid, it gives you more energy, even if some of the people have to leave. And if you've got time, I would really recommend hanging out with anyone I choose to raid. I really sincerely love all these people. Let's see. Who's online and what are they doing? What are they? Let's go to MEUSB. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Where to begin, though? Yeah, there's so much to talk about, I'm sure. More even than I could understand, because I'm sure I don't know or remember everything I got wrong. We're going to go to MEUSB. hilarious streamer playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time. She also has very strict no spoilers rules. So please, 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 no hints, no guidance, no suggestions, and just enjoy the show. Have a good one, and thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all fantastic. You're wonderful. You're delightful. I love you so much. Later, everyone. Oh, I didn't do the raid call. Wait, raid call. Raid call is hello. Raid call is hello. Hello, there. Hey, copy and paste hello, or type your own hey, hi, greetings, whatever you prefer. Spam it 1 to 3 times when we get over there. The raid call is hello. Okay, now we can go.